Spiritual and Cryptid Encounters. How's everybody doing this evening? Tonight we have Spiritual and Cryptid Encounters open mic night. I'm your host, Abe Cias. For those that tune in on Restream, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing great. As for me, I'm going to share this out real quick before we continue. There we are. We're all shared out here on Spiritual and Cryptid Encounters. So we got jumps with zero. We got Sister Brenda. How you doing, Sister Brenda? Tonight is open mic night. So I'm gonna immediately drop a link here so we can get the show going on here. Dropping the link right there. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. So there you go. How you doing, Brother Law Morgan? The link will be pinned up on top for whoever wants to join this live. Oh man, I took that the shot and I guess it got me kind of thirsty or something. But yes, here we are. I made it this time. I've been dropping the ball there like twice this week where I didn't make very late lives, but I did give me some rest to be able to make the live here at the regular time that I normally go off. That I go on here on Spiritual and Cryptid Encounters. How you doing, Ernesto Hernandez? I don't know what's going on there, Law Morgan. I see your comments and everything. The weather's been kind of crazy here in Texas. It seems like it's going to rain, then it's not going to rain. So you know how that is when you're up there in age and you feel your aches and pains, you know. How you doing, brother Joel Burgess? How you doing, brother? It's open mic night, so whoever wants to jump on here, you're more than welcome to jump on. Man, I did a little. I was checking out during the day. I was seeing some of the shows. I think I had already watched all the episodes of This Woods Are Haunted season. You know, This Woods Are Haunted of season 3. And you know, it's just a lot of question marks in a lot of those videos, those shows. You know, I think there was possibly one that I could relate to. You know, sometimes when a person is scared, I think one was sad. One of the episodes, I can't remember what episode it is, but it was sad because it was kind of sad because I think one of the episodes that I watched was there was a family. It was a husband and wife, and their daughter went out camping. When they were out there camping, something approached them, and it was sniffing, around their tent, and the husband was telling her to be quiet, and he was sniffing and sniffing, around the tent, and it's like to me, I feel something like the way she was explaining it. It felt to me something was not right, right? Like not that the story's not right, but that it just sniffing like it was searching or looking for somebody. The way she made it seem that they were sniffing around the tent, and then I guess they managed to nothing happened and they took off. But then sadly, her husband dies of cancer. So I'm thinking what they were witnessing, what they actually witnessed to me is possibly a hellhound that came sniffing around the tent because he knew that the husband was sick, and that's why I got out of it. I feel sorry for the woman that she lost her husband, but I believe that's what it was, a possible hellhound, or you know just like it was a sign like something was going to happen. And then I guess after that is I think that they went one more time. Let me see, did they go one more time out there to see that what they could find? All I know is that they left, and then the husband passed away of cancer. You know, in which it possibly could have been a hellhound sniffing around the tent because the hellhound knew that he was in there. In which I'm more sure they got caught up in that spiritual little bubble that they were also able to hear and see what was around the tent. But here we go. Who we got here? Yeah, there was I could relate to that episode. I mean, me having an encounter with a hellhound, I could see, you know, I felt sorry for that family. Here we go. How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing great. It is open mic night here on Spiritual and Cryptid Encounters. Yes, you can come on the panel. I'll drop a link. All you got to do is click on this link, man. Uh, you want to show yourself? That's fine. Or you just want to speak through the speaker? There's a link right there. Yeah. So sometimes when you hear the stories, you already know what it's about. It's like me that I've been dealing with the spiritual realm for a long time. I know what that's about. It's kind of like I give an example of freaking what Bill Clinton did to the judge. I think I've seen a thing where he tells the judge something and then he moves his fingers a certain way, which to me he's trying to do witchcraft towards her or trying to curse her. I don't know if you've seen that, Sister Brenda.
I didn't see that, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it so I can share it to the viewers. Yeah, I seen when he did that, and I was like, man, this guy. And the people they were laughing, and one of the guys told him to stop it. That was beside him, and I believe they're warlocks and witches. But yeah, that's what he's about.
I
He thinks he
mean,
can do
look
whatever he want to do to anybody, but
look who he's
if you
married
only
to. You know, I mean, look at his wife. I
yeah,
swear she has a Mercedes Benz broom because that is the biggest witch I have ever seen in my life. She's not good people.
Yeah.
But yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I
I'm
don't.
trying to. Was it?
I don't think any of them are really. I. I. I think that it's. What did they say? The
Well, they're part of a cult. Definitely
two
part of a
wing
cult.
two wings on the same bird. It's just we took the lesser of the two evils, and just things have to work its way out. I don't. There is something different going on with this thing in Iran. That there is something. I have been watching and I've been listening and I've been putting a few things together, and there's something wrong here. Definitely, I feel it in my bones.
Check it out, Sister
So
Brenda. Right here's check this out. I mean, they're part of a cult. You know, that's what they're gonna do.
yeah,
Hex people and stuff like that because they fall under demons that are supposedly protecting them and what they worship and stuff. But let me get to it. Let me push play so you can. Let me start it from the beginning here so you can hear where they're at. What he says. Here we go. Oops. You see how he moved his hands there?
you know, both him and Hillary have had smiles on their faces
Yeah,
throughout
check it
their
out.
whole
Check
thing.
it. Check it. Let me push play again. Let me see. All right, here we go. Check this out. Look the way. Pay attention to the way what he does with his hands, and he's smiling about it because
Yeah,
I didn't say anything for anything
No,
personal.
you didn't, but you have a great tone in your voice, and you're very good at it.
That's just
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I
It is a
admit it.
compliment.
Thank you. And I did not go to Yale Law School or any law school for that matter. I didn't. I didn't.
jeez.
I didn't say anything for anything
No,
personal.
you didn't, but you have a great tone in your voice, and you're very good at it.
that's just
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I
It
admit
is a
it.
compliment.
Thank you. And I did not go to Yale Law School or any law school for that matter.
you seen the guy
Yeah,
put his hand down. Look,
yeah,
there he is.
yeah. And he's like telling him to shut up too.
Yeah, he put his hand down
Just too
because
much.
he gave himself away. Check it out, and he's going to grab his hand and pull it down. The other guy,
Yeah.
he pulled it
just-
down.
Thank you. I'll take that as a
You see?
compliment.
You
Mm-mm-mm.
see, he's
Yep.
pulling his hand down.
Voice, and you're very good at it.
that's just
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
It is
Mm-mm-mm.
Cocky son of a bitch, Jenny.
I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything for anything
No,
personal.
you didn't, but you have a great tone in your voice, and you're very good at it.
that's just
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I
It
admit
is a
it.
Look at this wicked. Look at her face. The face she made,
Yeah.
and the pearls. That's a form of bondage.
Yep.
The way she's got the pearls around her neck. And look at his face. He's trying to give her the evil eye, and she's trying to do evil eye too. Look at his eyes looking at her.
Ridiculous.
Wicked ass fucking people, man.
Yep.
If he wasn't a
Fair.
president, he was just a regular person do that shit to me, I would fucking knock him the fuck out.
Right.
Seriously. Kick him right in the fucking face. I wouldn't give two shits about those people. You know, it's spiritual warfare. You know, I've dealt with this kind of people. That's what I'm saying. Fucking wicked motherfucker. Look,
Yeah, they're ridiculous. Every one
there
of
he
them.
is. Look. Sorry, son of a bitch. Well, excuse my French. I hope it don't send the witches and warlocks come after me. Sorry, bastard. And he's not praying, folks. He's trying to do a hex on
in your
the.
voice, and you're very good at it.
that's just
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I
It is a
admit
compliment.
Thank you. And I did not go to Yale Law School or any law school for that matter. I didn't say anything for anything
No,
personal.
you didn't, but you have a great tone in your voice, and you're very good at it.
that's just
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I
It is a
admit
compliment.
Thank you. And I did not go to Yale Law School.
Wow.
Sorry, bastard. Oh, there's Alfred. Yeah, that guy's sorry, ain't he?
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
trying to do a hex, making fun of her right in her face. The judge, he's like, I'm the president, president. You're not going. They're not going to do nothing to me, anyways. So all this is all bullshit.
Mm-mm-mm.
They're like, let's give the people what they want, and let's make fun of the people in their faces. I mean, uh, I think that the people didn't start getting locked up.
Yes, I agree.
Fuck the
I agree
bullshit.
100%.
Either locked up or taken the fuck out. One of the two.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm just saying because that's crazy. Anybody else, they'll be in prison.
Yeah,
They ain't no fucking different.
you're right. You are correct. That had been a common everyday me or you or anybody else. They wouldn't have done no deposition like this. We would have been hauled in and slung by the neck.
They
I
got the
mean,
proof. I'm more sure they got videos too. That's why I don't understand why they hesitating. They should be locked up already.
yeah.
I mean, I wonder what other kind of pictures they have.
Mm.
Hello, Mr. Gabe.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
Trying to make it. Just trying to make it. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know I'm not the guy you think trying to troll you. I have a lot of respect for you and Wolf. I'm not here to bring low vibrational energy. I'm just here to share my stories of cryptid encounters that I've had within life, you know. I mean, you were part of the military. I got a lot of respect for you. My family, you know, we're all veterans, so they fought for this country. So who am I to disrespect you? You know, I mean, you're an elder. I respect my elders. I'm not here to troll you. Like the other night, I was getting trolled. Like to believe in God, a creator. Like who does that? You know, I was getting antagonized. Oh, this guy's a troll. He's this. He's that. I was not being disrespectful. I was just asking you questions. You know, I want to learn wisdom and knowledge, and that's what I ask questions because I want to learn. You know, I'm not here to
Well, let
troll
me
or whatever. I don't know.
let me tell you. For 5 years, Abe has put up with a lot of stuff from a certain group of people, and they've had other people come in. So the best thing for you to do is when he has open mic night and you have questions, you want to learn things spiritually and all of that, come on up here. Join open mic night and he'll sit and he'll talk to you, and he can even do it one-on-one if you want. So then that's the best to do, because right now, uh, these, you got to understand, these people, they were horrible, horrible. They still are horrible people, and we try to keep them out of here because we're like a family around here. Now, once you come up here, you tell your stories and things go okay, hey, become part of the family, because we all love each other. We're all great with each other here. And once people get to know you, and if you're in the chat and you have a question, you know, if Abe is busy and can't answer it, more than likely somebody in the chat can. So that's all it was. It's Alfred, it's nothing against you personally. It's just one of those things where it's kind of like, if you have people trying to attack your family, you're going to defend your family, and that's what it was.
Hey, Mr. A,
Yes.
I want to tell you a quick story about what happened when I seen the. You said it was a disembodied spirit, but Native
Yeah.
Americans tell me the Bigfoot. Certain Apache tribes tell me that it could have been a Wendigo. I was in Oregon. Me and a couple friends were in Oregon. Ontario, Oregon. We were working at a company called Fry Food. Different types of franchise. Chili's foods. Like we used to make all them products. We used to work the night shift. We got off at 3 o'clock in the morning. We're by Snake River Prison, and it's right by the freeway. We take this back road. We're going to Jack in the Box like at 3 in the morning, and I had a friend that was driving. My friend Gord, his dad was in the Sinaloa, and he had a gun and everything. And my other friend was a passenger. Humberto, he was in military. I was in the back. So we see like a group of these shadows. We park and take the back streets by the hills, like where the witch trials were in Ontario. There's and people who did witchcraft. So we see like these. We're trying to turn around and we park by the hills and we see these shadows, like 10 foot, 12 foot. They're different sizes, and they try to ambush the car, but they were blacker than black. Like it was 3 o'clock in the morning. Like you could see the black. It was blacker than black. I can't even explain how black it was. But what was surrounding the shape of these shadows were like human form, but it was like flies. It was like gnats. It was like bugs, bees. I couldn't explain it. It was like water vapor, as if like it was disappearing and reappearing. And they were ambushing the car. Like, dude, what the fuck is that? Gordy reversed and he pulled off. We took off. As soon as we hit, there was like another one coming toward us. Like they were letting them know, hey, we got people here. There was other ones coming toward us, and we hit one. As if we were leaving, boom, hit a body. But you say that they're spiritual, but we hit it physically, and it hit. We had an Impala. We were in an Impala. Boom, we hit it. It splattered all over the windshield, and it splattered like a black goo. I don't know what it was. Gnats, flies. We were like, what the hell?
But there was no.
So when we hit it, we took off.
Yeah, because I've had an encounter. I think I shared a story where we seen a black cow on the road, and we hit it, and felt the impact and everything. But then when we turned around to look, there was no blood, there was no cow or nothing. It was just a manifestation of a cow. So yeah, I've had something like that happen. But if there's no body, then that's letting you know already what it is. And you said it was 3 a.m. So yeah.
But look, when I felt it, I felt the energy go because I was in the middle of the back seat. I could feel the energy go through the car. And I could feel the most ugliest, hideous, like anything you could think of in life, like as if you're in hell. You could feel it. Like I just had these ugly feelings when it went through the body. So you talk about possession, it could take possession of your body. I felt like a lot of things started happening after it hit my body. I feel like it possessed me because all these bad things that started attracting negative energy to my life. But I mean, things were happening before, but you say that it was spiritual, so maybe it like possessed me somehow. And I had a line on my body, go through an alignment, spiritual alignment, to correct all these things, man. But it somehow attracted something.
You have, brother, at the time, you had an opening for it to attack your temple.
But I've always believed in God. I've always been a Christian,
But I'm saying, your path in life at that time when it happened, what was the opening that you might have had spiritually? Did you have anger, hatred within your heart, or unforgiveness?
Maybe, maybe something like that. Yeah,
and that's what it used to enter your body.
Damn, I didn't know. Hey, you want to know something? You say it could have been like a disembodied spirit, but like some Native Americans say it could have been a Bigfoot. The thing is that I tried to GPS that street that's down the street from Snake River, and it's like if you look in the GPS, it won't let me go back that road. It won't let me go down the road that we hit. And if you look in the trees, you can see faces of Bigfoot like Sasquatch. They look like Harry and the Hendersons. I swear to God, I promise you. I'm
So,
not gonna lie
but
about this.
when you hit it, right, there was no body.
Nah, it
You
wasn't
didn't
nobody,
go.
man.
You didn't go
It,
back to find out if there was a body or not because there were so many around you, right? And there's trees, so they were coming out of basically out of the trees in a sense of a way, like using the trees uh, because the trees have energy. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just like
I
you
believe
have
that.
energy. So maybe it was trying to when drain your energy or possess you in a sense of a way to try to gather up more energy to manifest again.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
they do take different manifestations. For example, and I'm going to ask you this question: uh, You believe in Bigfoot?
Yeah, I believe in all of it, man. I believe cryptids.
I'm not saying that's the reason I say you believe in Bigfoot is because that's what it showed you. It showed
No,
you. Did everybody see the same thing, or did everybody else see something different? You
no,
know, everybody has different beliefs.
at the time, the driver, the passenger, we all seen the shadow, but none of us ever spoke about it after that. Like we never. I don't even talk to them no more. We don't keep in contact. This was 2018. We don't talk no more. We never read this. We never just brought this up anymore. Like we all got our wives. We go to work. We don't, this like we don't talk about this. We just, it's about money. We try to about fade out. We try to just make it, live life, take care of our kids.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
never brought up again.
So this
We
goo,
seen the black.
when you hit the vehicle, the goo, where
Bigfoot,
it was on the
Bigfoot
windshield,
was outside.
on the vehicle, and all that, or
Bigfoot,
did it disappear
nah,
afterwards?
it was just all it was a big black mist. Some were 10 feet tall, some were 8, some were 12. It was like a whole family.
Yeah, like
It
a
was as
mist
if
or
like
like
you
a
kids, like
spirit. You know, mist. When you
yeah,
say
it was
mist,
like
it's like
the one you
spirit.
had in your video. It was the
Yeah,
same thing you had in your video with you and your brother.
yeah,
The same thing. I think something like that, just like that, but bigger. And what I don't understand is like, why did somebody spiritual be in the forest of Ontario, Oregon, and like Bigfoot? I come to that conclusion is because of what Native Americans told me recently. Like people from different tribes, they say it was a Bigfoot. Some people say it was a Wendigo. You say it was a did somebody's spirit, but I'm not
yeah.
gonna tell you because you're
The
old.
reason I say
Older.
spirits is because when you hit the vehicle, you didn't really hit nothing. It felt like you seen the mist, but it's
It
because there was
wasn't a
spirit.
yeah, it wasn't a shapeshifter. It just stayed like a
Yeah,
mist.
there
It
was no
wasn't.
dent in the vehicle or nothing because
Well,
there was spirit there.
I can't say that there was no dam because I never checked on Humberto's car, his Impala. I never
Yeah,
checked it, so I can't say that. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I don't know because back then I was indoctrinated and yeah, I was spiritual, but I'm not on the level that I'm at now. That was a few years back, and I've learned a lot since then. I came across you and Wolf's channels. I never knew that there was channels like this that I talk about this stuff. People think I'm crazy, man.
yeah.
They're like,
I've had this channel for a while, and I've been doing the late night shows for a while now. Couple of years, I think now. Uh, I like doing them
I
at
mean,
nighttime because that's when the things surface up, man. They
I'm the type.
surface up. They're 24/7. During the day and at nighttime.
Look, man, I'm the type of person that when the scandemic started to happen, that's when I became awakened. That was my spiritual awakening. I never took the vaccine, nothing like that. So, I, you know, I never knew what was going on, but I knew I didn't take it for a reason because I'm chosen. I don't like eating McDonald's. I never voted. I try to stay out of politics and things.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Check it out,
know,
bro.
I don't like drinking.
Oh, I like that
I
shirt.
mean,
I just got it because it looks like it's got like portals. I got in it just This when I was friends with the Bigfoot community. I said, well, okay, let me put on a Bigfoot shirt so that people don't think you know the enemy and stuff. But that's how they see me, as the enemy, because I bring the spiritual aspect of things. But that's okay. Uh, it's a
Hey,
when you experience something like that, you're always going to remember. You're never going to forget. And it's so you probably, when you heard what I was saying, then when I showed you the things that are out there, you're like, hey, that's what I seen.
Yeah.
And I believe your story, brother. Did you encounter something out there? And there were many, because
hey,
in Elms Grove there were many like that. Possibly
hey,
native
but
Indian,
look, hey,
native
remember I
Indian
told
road
you
ground
I tried to
nearby.
record
Also,
it.
You what?
Hey, look, I tried.
I think you're breaking out, in and out.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I tried to record it, but when I tried to record it, it's as if it sucked, like it drained my battery. Like sometimes demonic forces, they suck your battery, they drain it.
Yeah.
I was on 5%. I tried to record at 5%. It wouldn't even let me. I was like, I swear I was like at 40%. And I tried to record it as soon as Gordy said, hey, man, what the hell is that? We seen this shadow coming towards the car. Like he was walking towards us. That's why I asked you, like, do you think it would have ate us? Like, what would it have did to us physically? You said it would have possessed us, but I didn't want to get possessed by
It
that
could have caused you
ugly
to
ass thing. That
pass,
shit
man,
scared the
because if
yeah, I tried.
your friends had
It
weapons,
just killed my
or
battery
you
totally.
know if
Like
one of your friends had a gun and stuff like that, it could have possessed him,
it,
and you could have got he could have used them, taken over the vessel, and did some damage. That's what they can do. That's why you have to be careful. You know, and you said the cartel and stuff like that. Sonola. So cartels and stuff. The things that they do in the cartels is not good. You know, maybe to them it's okay. It's that they're in the right, but when you take out people and shit like that, that's not good. Because that's part of karma, man. It always comes around one way or the other. So whatever those things are there, they had some kind of jurisdiction to be there. I mean, it's like they already knew you were coming, so it's kind of like an ambush of the story that you're saying. Who did it affect the most, Alfredo? I can't hear him. Maybe I cannot hear you, brother. Can you hear me, Brendan?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Hello.
Was it Sister
Hello.
Brenda?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
yeah, I can hear you.
Are you there, Alfredo?
Yes. Yeah, I was telling you that like we tried to record it. I tried to record the battery like
No, he's in a bad area. Andreas wants you to drop a link, Abe.
Uh, yeah, the link is up on top, but I'll
Yeah,
drop it again.
he said he can't. It's not there.
Yeah.
So
There we go. Yeah, Alfredo, you keep on breaking in and out. Let me. I mean, I think it's him. That his connection is pretty bad. I don't
yeah.
know. Or maybe I should refresh the link. I don't know. Let's see if Andres
Well,
can jump on here. There's Andres.
Hey, the link is working fine with me whenever I use it. It works fine for me. I'm not sure what's going on his end, but hey guys, hey Brenda, hey, what's up? And
hey,
hello,
What's up?
warrior.
a lot of times when you use your phone, if you're walking around, you'll lose connection. And the deeper you get into your house, the more it'll interfere. So it's best if you're going to use your phone to sit in one spot.
Yeah, yeah. They kicked him off. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting story. I believe that story 100%, man. He's being truthful about it because those are the things that I witnessed. Especially, he said it was 3 in the morning. That's when activity picks up the most.
Yeah, the witching hour.
Did you
Oh
ask if
yeah.
he was drinking or anything like that? Were you,
He said he
Warrior?
doesn't drink.
What
He
was he
said he
drinking at the
doesn't drink.
time?
Oh,
Like right now, that
No,
can
they said
change. But
that
aside,
they
keep
were
going.
working. He was
They were
coming off of
working.
work. Yeah.
Did you ask him what type of work?
yeah, they
He
make
said
uh, a food processing plant, basically.
That's because I wanted to ask him a couple of things. Not sure if he's still in the chat, but hey, Nelly, hey, Joe, Ida.
Well, if you are still in the chat, try to get somewhere where your bars are good and stay put, and then try to
let
come
me
back in.
let me refresh the link just in case.
Okay.
Okay, I refreshed it. There we go.
Hey, Andreas, what do you know about computer stuff? Let me just side rail for a second. If I have a portable hard drive and it has 500 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, is that good? Will that hold a lot? Do you know?
That's give or take, in my opinion. So I'm not that good, but I know enough about it that if you have enough gigabytes, that only takes so much space. But the terabytes, what really matters, that takes up a lot of space. In my opinion, that'd be like stuff like videos, photos. But if you're just using it for possibly like documents, it should be good. But I would just get something else for that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I was wondering if I need a bigger one. Okay. Thank you.
I honestly thought you would know more about this stuff than I
Are,
do.
are you kidding? I fumble my way through the through the computers. I have a big gaming computer and I have all these screens, and everything that I do, I learn on my own. But
Wait, did you say you have a gaming computer set up?
I do. I have a
Oh,
big one.
I can see why you might have one, but I'm surprised you didn't get one that was more aimed towards like I don't know, like the kind you might find in Office because it handles more documents. Unless what you're considering is like they're mostly for like graphics and all that to process more
I
frames.
I honestly walked in there and I said, "Hey, I need a big computer for dummies," and they pointed me to this one.
Okay.
So, what do you think about the story?
I think that it was pretty interesting, and
Yeah,
just because when they hit it and it kind of poof, that tells you that it's spiritual.
that's
And
what I
I
asked them if they checked the vehicle if there was any damage because sometimes it'll make it seem like you hit something, but then when you look, there's nothing wrong with your vehicle,
I
and you're like,
I
"What the hell was that?" And then you look to see if but there were so many of them, and they were around the vehicle that they're like, "Hell no!" I'm more sure they probably sped through it. They didn't want to go back to see what
well yeah,
was in the road.
I wouldn't either. I'd have waited until I got home to look at my car. But I think that sometimes even if it is spiritual, because I know that I've seen spiritual things move things, I think that it could do something to your car to harm it anyways. So, I mean, it can still be spiritual and be able to touch you.
Yeah,
So, you
yeah.
know, but I think people have a
And
hard time distinguishing the form of something that's spiritual and the form of something that is flesh and blood. So,
because they're able to manifest to look like if they're real. That's the thing. But
yes.
he said what he's seen. He said the things that I've captured on my videos. That's what he's seen.
Yeah.
Did he ever point out a specific one, or just
Was that?
everything in general?
I think
Yeah,
Because
when
I
he,
think it was the one that when me and Jack. I'll show you.
yeah,
I'll
was it
show
the
that,
you
one?
what it was.
Was it the one when you guys caught that big tall one that was running away, or no?
Uh, no, the mist. He's talking about the mist. The thing that passed right beside us.
yeah.
So it
Uh,
was the same video, just something else.
The one with the hag lady in it.
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
Not the hag lady, but the mist.
Well, I know it
Uh,
wasn't the hag
Hey,
lady.
we
It's
know
in
it
the
wasn't
same
that,
video.
but it's the same thing that was captured on the same night.
Yeah.
The mist, like that. He said that he seen when me and my brother were out there. Let me see if I can find the. Here it is, right here. This is what he's talking about. That's what it witnessed this mist, like possibly the shadow figure too, because it said it was huge. So we're just gonna go with a mist thing, because he did say that it. There you go. The mist, dark mist thing, the darker the night.
Yeah.
We had that one, and then we had the one that was running. Because you said a mist, right, Sister Brenda?
Yes.
You said that it kind of looked like bugs and stuff like that. That when they hit it, that there was black goo. You know. And of course, we got the other one where it's running. Let's see if I can find it. There you go. Darker than night, and it's running right there.
Like crap, they see me. Just keep going.
There it is. Darker than night, and it's running. Yeah, that was a tall one right there. So I'm thinking, because he did say mist. This one does look like something running. You can see some kind of eye shine. But then the mist one that I have is this one. What time frame did it say that it happened?
Shoot.
I think he said
About
3 in the
3 o'clock
morning.
in the
Right?
morning. Yeah.
That's what he said. 3 in the morning. There he is. That's exactly what I seen. That's what he's saying. There he is, right there. That's fine, brother Fredo. Thank you for jumping on here and sharing your story. Then when he said that he tried to literally go into him and take over, that he felt his energy got drained. 'Cause that's what they do. They try to attach you. You have an opening. They try to drain your energy. Then I think he said that he tried to record, and his battery went from 40 to what, 5% or 3%.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen that happen in my investigations in Elm Grove, where my battery is fully charged, and I've gone into there. The battery not just drains. Sometimes the batteries would explode, and the whole back of my phone would fly. And I'm like, okay, the phone is defective, so I'll buy another phone. Next thing you know, instead of the brain, the battery blowing, the freaking lens will get cracked.
Yeah.
They didn't want me to record or take a picture. I think I went through like, I said like 10, 20 phones in that area. Camcorder, 3 battery packs, fully charged. So old camcorders, I went in there. The battery that it fully charged didn't work. Pulled another one, didn't work. Pulled another one, didn't work. Like the batteries got drained, So and then the freaking lens got cracked.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's bad when that happens. Oh.
He said it happened between 3 and 4 in the morning. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
when they surface up, man. That's when they surface up the most, around that time frame. But they surface up, man, and it could be any time, right? Because they're there. Daytime or nighttime, but when they take when you can really see them is around that time frame. Sometimes they'll take a full manifestation, or a full disembodied voice manifestation too, because they can call your name, pretend that they're somebody you might know. It happened to me. And take the manifestation of somebody you might know. So, you know, shapeshifter skinwalkers can do that. Most likely Wendigos because they fall in the same category in a sensible way. Uh, then, of course, the DDN has those capabilities. The Degen or the Gen has the capabilities. And, many things have those capabilities when it comes down to the, how should I say, the witchcraft and necromancy out of it.
Yeah.
You seen what Clinton was doing on the photo,
Yeah.
and he was laughing about it. But you
Yeah.
see, maybe but people say, "Oh, look at the old man. He's joking around." Not me. I know what he's doing because I've dealt with people like that all my life.
Hey, Scorpion, what's up?
But anyways, that's the one that he says that it was that he ran into something like that. They were standing. I believe him, man, because check it out, brother Fredo Spades. Check out season 3, episode 2, man. On This Woods Are Haunted, season 3, episode 2. If you haven't seen it, it's dealing with what I encountered in Elms Grove, and it talks about those things, those dark shadow figures and stuff of what I encountered there in the Grove, in Elms Grove, in Elms Grove Estates in Killeen, Texas. So let me stop sharing that. Okay, well, let me catch up to the comments real quick.
Okay,
Yeah,
Fredo,
go ahead.
I was about to say, like, the Aztec warrior guy in the chat, he needs to phrase his questions better because he just asked a question for you. If it was a Wendigo, would it have like shapeshifted? In my opinion, it wouldn't have. It would have just stayed the shape it was.
Yeah, the Wendigo
Can
is just
shapeshift, Tony?
a Wendigo is a spirit. No difference in a chip to skinwalker is a spirit too. But there is, if there's brujas and brujos, witches and warlocks that can manifest through the dark arts or change form in the dark arts. Okay, I got a question for you, Andres. Do you think it's really the person changing, or do you think that they're summoning something, and what they're summoning is coming in that form, or do you think they have the capabilities to change form? Because I know some of them make those blood deals with Satan and stuff, that he gives them certain capabilities of magic and stuff like that. What do you think?
In my opinion, it's a bit of a mixed bag because like you said yourself. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Damn. Yeah. You when you were with the White Witch or the lady when you were in Mexico, you said it yourself. You saw 3 or 4 little guys outside, and to you they appeared physical, but they were there spiritually. One or the
Yeah,
other. So
I seen the brujas and the lechuzas. So I seen the woman that were with the hoods. Then I seen the lechuzas in the lechuza form on top of the tree. Okay, they even scared my homie. His daddy's a leader in a Sonora cartel. What does that say? And he starts laughing. He says, "Ha ha ha."
Tell him to get out of that, and those things won't come
They,
to get him.
they say they even scared my homie. His daddy's a leader in a Sonora cartel. What
I'm
does
not
that say?
okay. I'm not sure exactly what he means by that phrase because he just mentioned his buddy and his friend's dad. Like, I'm not sure what that exactly means in my opinion. Like, was he raised like on a harsher side of life or something?
Oh, he's just saying that is I guess the dad was in a Sonora cartel or something like that.
No, that part I can understand. I was just I'm just wondering why mention his dad because that's a little odd in my opinion to even
Basically,
mention.
I think what he's saying is that because of who his dad is, that his friend usually isn't afraid of anything. But this thing scared him. I think that's what he means. So I mean,
The Wendigo is this these things, man. They can manifest to look like you or me. Uh, I would suggest if you were to run to one, pay attention to maybe the smell that's around you. Even it might be a person that it might have a certain odor, like sulfuric odor or pestilence odor, or pay attention to the eyes because the eyes will reveal what it is. I know the Shifter Skinwalker definitely. The ones I ran into, the one that took the manifestation of the lady's son had yellow eyes. The Jinn I encountered in Operation Desert Storm had yellow eyes. I think I have a picture here of one that looks like some kind of bat or some kind of dog man with yellow eyes, and I believe that's the shapeshifter or skinwalker. They say don't say that because in the natives they don't say that because you can attract negativity. Well, said he's been locked up in Raymondville Willis unit.
Yeah, that's another thing I actually wanted to ask him about. He said that
Yeah,
he
that's from
actually
my
contacted.
hometown. That's what he's saying.
Okay, never mind.
That's where I'm from, Fredo. That's where I'm
But
originally from, in the Rio Grande Valley.
don't forget what I said, man. Never mind. And what I wanted to ask was, in terms of him contacting these tribes, I'm surprised he didn't like. In my opinion, I'm surprised he would even mention the name Wendigo or Skinwalker because even if they're from a different tribe, most of these tribes have in common these certain entities that they encounter, and if they're actually serious and about these things, most tribes won't even talk about. Most tribes won't even talk about, especially with outsiders, unless these were like the younger generation, which they don't really care about the older strict rules that the elders have. Like I know he mentioned the Comanche. I was just wondering what other tribes did he mention? Blackfoot, or was it just the Comanche that he spoke to?
Uh, I don't know, man. Yeah, I understand what he's saying. He's saying that these guys were supposed to be like this bad people or whatever because they were in this gang, but they got scared of the shadow figures
As you
because
should be.
that's what they do. They target your weaknesses, your spiritual openings, and attack. You think you're bad because you're affiliated, but when you run into one of those entities, they know exactly your spirit. They know your spirit, and if your spirit has openings because you're in the wrong path, they'll attack. I think I have a picture of a Wendigo here. Let me see if I can find it for him or Fredo. Because he's talking about Wendigos. Let me see if I can find the footage. Yeah, he said something about Raymondville, Texas. That's where I was raised and born, and there's a lot of activity, and yeah, there's a lot of like gang activity. You could say cartel activity in all those areas down in the Rio Grande Valley. But everybody chooses their path in life of how they want to be, what they want to be affiliated with. Just like me, I joined the military and I got all my brother in arms, my blood brothers, combat brother. Here it is. Here's a picture of a possible Wendigo. Here we go. Here's the possible picture of the Wendigo here. There it is.
Well, I remember that one.
Look how tall it is, Sister Brenda. That's like probably 18, 20 foot tall. It's tall.
Too tall for me. I would look like one of those things that hit you in your Achilles heel compared to that. Dang. And he's ugly.
Yeah. And my senses were going crazy when I was in there. My stomach started doing flipping, like what do you call it? Like he just started acting up real bad in there, and it's like, man, time to get out of here. That was my senses letting me know that I was in danger. So I just took where I'm standing there. I went to the right and found a different way out of the woods and got the hell out of there. But it was literally standing right in front of me. Maybe, but I couldn't see it. I could sense something there, but I couldn't see nothing. I mean, if I'm looking straight, I'm looking straight. I'm not looking up. Well, maybe if I looked up, I would have seen something, but it was in spirit form. So luckily, the camera captured it.
Wow.
Yeah, check out the Wendigo movie. The is spelled Yndigo.
Oh, yeah. I was looking for those. They're not on Netflix.
Yeah, no, you would try to find. You have to find those things on like some kind of streaming sites that don't exactly pay for them.
Yeah.
Did you check out the movie I told you about?
Not yet.
No. Yeah. It doesn't have like any action or anything. It's more like a thriller in a sense. Because basically, so I like the whole premises about it. And it turns out they apparently had maybe like a priest or two on scene as well on the production team as well, apparently because they were having some issues.
Yeah, I spent most of today recovering all my stuff on Streamlabs so I can do a show tomorrow night. And then in between that, the new laptop, I swear that thing asked for more. I have to keep downloading stuff so that it keeps recycling or doing what updates. Yeah, it's got so many updates. It's like, oh my god.
Like,
that's what I did today. Yay!
have you been doing it manually, or is the computer been doing it automatically?
I set it up to do it automatically. It took me a little while to figure it out. I had to get
yeah.
in there and do it.
Yeah, that's gonna take you forever.
So, yeah. Oh. Well, I'll tell you. I don't know if it's been the weather, Abe, or what it's been, but
We did just finish the Blood Moon like 2 days ago.
Yeah. People whacked out on that thing. People are just crazy. I'm just safer staying in my house. I might be safer for everybody else if I stay in my house. These people are just too much for me. I'm over them. I'm so over it. But I've been so sleepy, and no matter how much sleep I get, I'm still tired.
I
And
don't know. I've been feeling that my ears ringing all day, real bad.
yeah, mine are ringing.
Sharp pains, like needle sensations.
In your ears?
Like in the jawline, ear, and right here in the by the esophagus, underneath the esophagus, so by the collarbone is some sharp pains there.
I've been getting ringing. That's been happening. I haven't been getting any sharp pains, but man, I've just been wore out. It's incredible how tired I have been. I have never been like this. I mean, I've been tired before, but not for days and days and days. It's been pretty bad.
Okay, let me share them one more time. These movies,
Okay.
so y'all can check them out. Maybe if y'all interested, check them out. this movies that I'm about to share with y'all. Okay, we got the oops, wrong thing. Let me stop sharing this. Let me go to
Madeline, pretty sure both Abe and Brenda are in Texas, same as you. But like Abe, you said you're near Temple. Where are you, Brenda? Are you in Temple too or no?
right now Temple, Texas.
I'm in Killeen. I'm about maybe 35 minutes from Temple.
Because Brenda asked because she wanted to know if you guys are gonna get any rain. Maybe that's the reason why.
Abe didn't get any the other day when he thought it was going to rain, but I got rain here. Yeah, it rained here. So I was under a different cloud than Abe was. That's the way Texas works. We have bipolar clouds.
There's a link right there. What's your name? Wants to answer a question? It could be allergies. Well, I don't know, man. It's just
Well, I got my test results back. Ooh, boy, wait till I go see my doctor. Oh,
there he is.
Hey,
Can you hear us?
Okay, something's up with his freaking, I don't know, internet
hello.
reception. What do you want to call it?
Yes. We can hear you, man. Well, now we can.
Hey,
If you're there,
we can hear you. Can you hear us?
hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, remember I told you about a Willis unit
yeah.
in 2010? Like that's when I was there in Raymondville. Like it was really like hectic. Like we had all kind of like people going to war, like gang wars. And the dude's question about he asked why I talked about the Sinaloa cartel. It's because I had a friend that that's what his dad was. You know, he was like he was a high rank. He wasn't the leader of his rank, but he's been through all kinds of stuff. Scared of this shadow, like whatever it was, a Wendigo or a demon. He was like, for someone to live a life like that, you would think that they wouldn't be scared of anything like that, but yet he was scared. So I was just trying to like imagine something so horrific that I could frighten a gangster, you know, or whatever you want
Yeah.
to call him, a drug dealer, a murderer, like something so
Yeah.
evil
Fernando,
it
I
could scare
understand.
someone, you know. That's what I meant. I didn't that I don't like talking about stuff like that because it's not my place. I don't agree with what they do. I don't like gangs. I don't like cartels. I don't like any of that. I disagree with everything. I never been a gangbanger. Like it's just ignorant, you know.
Fredo, I
I'm
understand
I'm
that
all
you
about
don't.
unity, love. It's just stupid. But he was a part of that. He was a cool dude, but he was never about of any negativity. He was just about his money, you know. But
So how long were you at the Raymondville unit?
man, I was only there probably maybe a year. I got G5. I got into a fight with somebody. I got G5 because I split his lip. They sent all the way to Telford. They sent me all the way to New Boston, Texas, just for a fight. And it was crazy over there. I seen ghosts over there. I could tell you stories. I've seen
In
spirits like
Raymondville?
12, 13-foot spirits. No, no.
In
When
Raymondville,
I
right?
got G5 from Raymondville, I got G5. I got sent to Telford unit, New Boston, Texas. That's in like Texarkana.
Yeah,
Can you hear me? But I've
yeah.
seen stuff over there too, like in lockup, like people where they killed themselves. I seen stuff over there in 11 building I couldn't even explain, like 12-foot shadows just walking through. People that maybe they committed suicide, but maybe they were stuck there. You know, the Bible says if you kill yourself, you take your life. You know, you shouldn't do that. That's like an abomination, right?
Well, yeah. That's you're not
I
supposed
mean,
to. It's like,
in your opinion, what do you think happens when you kill yourself?
well, it depends, man. Because I feel that a lot of these people that these things happen to is there's another influence to that. I believe is, like I give an example. The thing that when it enter your body, you start feeling different. If they take full possession, man, they can do whatever. They can even take your life. I
See,
mean,
but
when
look,
people when people say, "Oh, he committed suicide," she committed suicide. I think there's a lot more involved in that than just somebody committed suicide. There's got to be.
so you don't necessarily
It's like,
think like somebody kills themselves that they'll go to hell because it wasn't necessarily their fault, like possession or whatever, right?
but yeah, that's what Jesus Christ. You remember when Jesus went to get his people from hell, is because there's a lot of people that got overtaken that way. They didn't. They didn't give up their free will. God won't forsake nobody, but there's other things that it can influence people. Take over the bodies, and that's it. In which Jesus went into hell to save his people or the souls, right?
Hey, you know
The
what's
souls of the
crazy
people.
though, Mr. Abe?
Go
Like
ahead.
a lot of
Yeah.
these people suicide is because they were in G5. We're in G5. We were close custody, so like you in your celly, you're like 23 hours a day. You only go out for chow or rec, go to eat, go to rec. So you're pretty much locked down. And like these people were people that were getting violated, like negros, white people, black gangs, Crips, whatever bloods that were in violation. So they didn't want to go back to get their violation, so they would kill themselves. They would try to like play a stunt, like hang themselves. But what would happen was they would accidentally hang themselves on purpose. They were just trying to get off the unit. So if you were trying to like hang yourself, you could leave the unit. But they accidentally died. Out of their spirit would get trapped there in that cube. I believe when you die in a cube like a Saturn, like what we're in, you get stuck. I believe if you die outside, you'll be able to whatever heaven, reincarnation, whatever you believe in, heaven, God. These boxes were stuck, like they were stuck in there, and it was a crib, a white dude. I've seen, I've seen the spirits, dude. They cut the lights out. I was writing my familia a letter. You could see shadows going by, like you're on your bunk, you're writing your letter. I was in lockup for a fight.
Oh man, we lost his connection.
That's bad.
Yeah, he said that he was in prison, so they're basically saying there's all kinds of activity in prison. The
Yeah,
shadow figures, because of the people that committed suicide, and of course many other things that happen in prison. So this, if it's bad things happening, what's going to happen? It's going to attract bad things.
Yeah.
yeah. In terms of the whole like suicide, I'm not sure how that works, but Judas in the Bible actually, in a sense, did commit suicide himself. But the main difference is that he could have turned to God and asked God to forgive him, in which he would have, but it was the guilt that he had for betraying Jesus. Peter was told by Jesus that he would refuse him 3 times by the time the rooster um, cause or something like that. But unlike Judas, Peter sought forgiveness, and he was taken in by God and taken to heaven after he had died. If you stay behind, it's because you either have some unfinished business or you have something here that's holding you down. And there was actually an encounter on PTRT that did involve someone committing suicide, and the people who were living there at the time actually managed to see the young man that was still there. He had taken his own life, but we can also pray for those kind of souls. We can ask
Yeah.
them to seek for forgiveness.
Hey, I apologize. I don't know. The reception's bad, man. Like it's crazy. Probably solar flares.
Okay, are you like at your house or walking around or something? Because
Nah, it's just I don't know. It's just like probably the solar flare. I don't ever have a problem like this getting online with anybody. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Solar flares. It affects the reception.
okay, what area are you in? Pacific? You said you're in what, Ohio, Michigan? One of those
Man,
two?
nah, man, I'm from San Antonio. I've lived in Ontario, Oregon. I've
Oh,
lived there. I've worked there.
well, hold on.
I'm not from there. I'm from Texas. I'm
Where
a
are you?
Tejano.
Where are you right now? That's why I asked.
I'm a Tejano.
You said
I'm
he's in
sorry.
San
Repeat that.
Antonio.
San Antonio,
Yeah,
please.
man, San Antonio, man. What do they got? Like a certain mineral in the ground. Remember, Abe? They have like a certain type of mineral ground that attracts energy, right?
Limestone.
Yeah, limestone. Limestone. That's what it is. Certain type of energy. But hey, man, hey, I've seen all kinds of stuff. I've recorded spirits, so I know it can. Energy never dies, right?
Did they ever mess with you when you were laying in the bunks? Like come pour your feet or pull your
Nah, what I
arm or pull your blanket off of you?
well, it cut off whenever I was telling the story. I've seen like big old shadows walk by. I was writing my people about it. The thing is that my sister at the time, she had a manager that was a paranormal investigator. So when I'm talking to her, the spirits like knew what I was telling her. Like they were peeping game. They cut the lights off. So I'm sitting there in the cell. I got into a fight, lockup, 11 building. I'm waiting to go back to population. And they cut the lights off. Whatever it was, like a demon. They cut the lights off. So all I had was the Bible. Whatever little light that I had, I read. I tried to read Ephesians 16 to 17 to fight the powers of darkness. Put on the armor of God, the breastplate of righteousness, helmet of salvation, the sword of the spirit. I was so scared. I was in that cell, but the same cell. I asked the SSI Moochie. He was like. He was there for murder, like from Fort Worth. Some black guy. He's like, look, this place is haunted. He's like, I seen a guy that killed himself in that cell, white guy. He's like, he told me, hey, school, come holler at me. And he went in there and nobody was in there. So look, they moved me to a next cell because they said the breakers didn't work, so the light didn't work. But they worked the next day. They just cut on by themselves. So it's like the ghost cut them off. The maintenance tried to switch the breakers on, so it just cut on and off by itself. It was crazy. So I moved to another cell, and I felt like in the meeting at chow times, like at 3 in the morning, they serve pancakes and stuff, pass out the trays. Morning, like something looking at me that it could wake you up out of your sleep. Something so evil could wake you up out of your sleep, and
Yeah.
somebody that killed themselves. The dude that killed himself in that cell, he was a black guy. He was a crepa. He was a crip. He didn't want to go back to fight his calentada, which is a violation. So he killed himself on accident. He tried to catch out to a psych unit, make him seem like he was crazy so he could get out of the unit. But he died. So he was stuck in there. So they say heaven, I believe in heaven, but why was his spirit stuck in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, because he killed himself?
Like
Like,
purgatory or trapped,
maybe purgatory, maybe, but look,
fragmented soul.
But look, this is another thing. I've also reported spirits like in bad areas, like Dallas, all over the place, San Antonio, Dallas. Man, like you could actually record spirits. Like I recorded spirits cussing at me. I
What?
ask it questions like, "Did you kill yourself in here?" They cussing at me, telling me, "Fuck you, leave me alone." Like you feel that these people are just stuck there because of the way they killed themselves.
Well, sometimes if there's demons there, they can mimic and make you think that it's somebody that is a person that's trapped there, and it believe you makes you believe that it's a person, the person that killed himself. Then in some kind of way, it's got an opening to try to attach itself to you.
So it's
Because
like the
once,
movies. So it's like the movies, like they play games with you. Like basically, like when I was at Willisey, they said that a little girl had died over there in Raymondville, and that somebody had killed a little girl, and they see a little girl. I've never seen a little girl over there, but I can honestly say the most haunted unit that I've ever been to is Telford unit in Tennessee Colony, I think. I think Telford unit, New Boston, Texas. Where's you know where Telford unit's at? It's like by New Boston, Texas, Texarkana. That's the most haunted unit I've ever experienced. Like I've seen so many things there. So many people get murdered there. Riots. I think that the reason, like so many people, now Tennessee Colony is a Beetle unit. I'm tripping. That's I can't remember. I can't remember the name of. It's been so long. But look, so many riots happen there. Like so many things happen. I think it's like a negative. I think it's ancient ley lines where like negative energy. They somehow do an energetic harvest, like some type of witchcraft. Because like
well,
man,
ain't there people that practice certain things in the prison too? You
well
got some people that are part of the cult and the dabble in that, or they're not allowed to do that.
man, hey, I seen so many ghosts there. You wouldn't even believe. Like I would look out my cell, like try to pass a kite or something or a book or something, magazine, and on third row, like you'll see, like you'll think you'll see the SSI, but yet it's a shadow. Like you think the SSI is sweeping, but it's just a shadow. You're waiting there 2 or 3 hours. You're like, he ain't even there. Nothing's even there. It's like the shape of a human, but just a shadow. It was the same thing you said that I seen in Oregon, like a mist, and it mimics like it's sweeping or something. It ain't the same thing.
I think I got one here, man, where it's the lights are on and it passes right beside me, man. I'm doing a live. Uh, okay,
But
let me
you
pause
never
it.
heard, hey, you never heard that though? The ancient ley lines are on prisons.
Uh,
They use it for witchcraft. All prisons are on ancient ley lines on the longitude and latitude. Perfect. That's why they so many riots, like so much division, so much racism. I mean, man, there's all kind of stuff popping off right now in Texas, man. It's crazy.
check it out, bro. Lift a lot of weights. You don't have to go for long runs. So long you're doing something. Oh, y'all seen that, brothers and sisters? Something is pissed off. So they like. I know if y'all seen that. I just seen like a dark shadow figure pass right in front of me, and it went past me by the light. Your health is staying physically active. You don't have to lift a lot of weights. You don't have to go for long runs. So long you're doing something. Oh, y'all seen that, brothers and sisters? I'm gonna go to the slow motion one.
I seen the one you saw with your brother.
Check it out, bro. It's a slow motion right here. You seen it? I'll pause it. I mean, when I pause it, it's gonna be dark. Oh, let me go take it back. It's gonna be darker than night. Watch. Shit, did it pass already? Huh. Goes back a little. There it is. Darker than night, dude.
I see him in the back of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all dark all around me. It passed in front of me and through the back of me.
Abe, you want to know something crazy though? Can you hear me, Abe?
I can hear you.
Remember when I told you that I stayed in these apartments, these projects, right? They were like Section 8 projects. Used to sell a lot of piedra, a lot of crack, you know, Haven, like in the 80s, like a lot of murders. Man, this is where I seen those shadows and we recorded people talking, but we never believed it. Like, I would record it by myself. Like, why do you want me to be depressed? Kill myself. It would say, fuck you. And then we recorded, me and my sister came, my girlfriend. Why is anybody in this house? They kill themselves. They say, get away from me, like a white dude. And then, like before that, we heard the little sisters, like she was like 3 or 4 years old, and she's like, the man killed himself, and he killed the girl and killed himself, like he killed a baby and killed himself.
Wow.
Like, why would a kid dream like that? Like,
Well, you know, kids, they can sense the spirits. They can see spirits because they're innocent and they're, you know, and which it pisses me off right now because dealing with you know
it smelled like rotten meat. Like
with
you could smell dead flesh
yeah.
in that. Like we could smell the dead flesh. Like, and our friends would bring, like we would have friends from work come over, and the cats would scratch at the walls. Like, man, it was crazy, man. Look, check this out. Like a few years later, I do some tattoos with my friend Homer, right? And they got the same house. I was like, man, I should stay here. It was, matter of fact, it was like 10 years later. And I was like, man, me and my chick used to stay in here. And we used to have problems with spirits and stuff. He's like, man, we ain't got nothing over here, homie. He's like, we're good over here. And it didn't smell like that, nothing. I was like, damn, man, that's crazy. I don't think it was the carpet or nothing. I don't think so, man. Some spiritual. Maybe it was her. Maybe she was a Bruha or something. I ain't with her no more. Maybe it was her,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, like if the house is dirty, but sometimes when the unclean spirits enter a home, there'll be like mildew, like
Man, it was like
pestilence,
rotten
a
meat. It was
pestilent
like
smell,
rotten.
an empty smell,
Man, it was like nah, man. It was like
sewer.
rotten meat, like a dead body. It couldn't have been a rat in the wall because you would have been able to spot that out. It was like some rotten meat. It was crazy. Like I never seen nothing like that. And then you go back and it's all good. I think it was her. I think maybe she set up some vatos and like they somehow attached to her. Because I've been with a couple of rucas that they set people up and then they like somehow they follow on their spirit. Like you know how they sacrifice them, like they kill people. People, some females like to set people up, and the somehow the spirit attaches to her. Because that Ruka I was with in Oregon was the same way. They used to kill people, and her family was connected to all that Hollywood. I don't like to speak on it because that ain't none of my business. But
Yeah,
we used to be connected to all that negativity, and they used to, f people off. Whatever you call it, like chomos, they used to kill people and sacrifice them. They believe in that
like
that
you know with
Santa
the Santa Muerte.
that Santa Maria nonsense.
Yeah, Santa Muerte.
Yeah, they used to to get blood to her, like Peter. And hey, I tell you what, I know one chick that used to do that, and she turned to God, and she died, and her husband had got life because he did something he wasn't supposed to do, and he got a life sentence, and then she died because
Wow.
she converted from something wanted to God, to Jesus. She died. Like if you don't keep feeding her, like that deity, like they'll kill you.
Well, it's a statue, right? The worship.
Yeah, the skeleton with the skeleton with the thing with the it has like a sword skeleton with the sword.
Let's see if we can find well, I don't want to put the image, but yeah, I've heard. I think I have a cousin that's into all that, man. She got a tattoo of the Santa Muerte on her and shit, and she lives in. I think she lives in either in Austin or San. I don't know if she lives in San Antonio, but yeah,
Yeah,
there used to be this guy come on here named Benny Blanco that was always talking about the Santa Muerte. That he said he was a part of a cartel, and
yeah.
that's what he would worship.
I ain't never messed with nothing like that. I'm scared of that. I mean,
But then all of a sudden, I don't hear him no more, man. He stopped showing up, so I don't know what happened to the dude.
I know I ain't gonna lie. I know it's real, like the magic. Like if you put your faith into it, you give it power. You can hurt people. I know people that hurt me through that type of magic, but I mean, like if you do a certain type of way, it'll kill you. Like you gotta keep giving it blood. If you don't keep giving it blood, I see bad things happen to people that die of cancer, like all kinds of stuff. Like honestly, I think if you keep feeding it, you're still gonna die. Eventually, it'll catch up to you. You can't always feed it because they would always sacrifice it through like
So, do you think
blood.
since it's a form of idolism, right? It's a statue.
But yeah, like
Do you
ball,
think
ball.
that the power, the giving the statue itself, is actually them that's giving it the power because they're believing in it? So that they're causing. So imagine if they're believing the Santa Muerte, right, or whatever idol that they believe in, and they're believing in it. So the opening is there for them to get spiritually attacked. So there's other unseen forces that are around us that is going to say, okay, we already got this person because they're believing in the statue. So let them believe in the statue, thinking that the statue is giving them some kind of powers, but it's really the unseen forces that are around that's making them think they have some kind of power.
Yeah, basically.
That's so. But the evil that they do is because the the things that are around is demonizing them to do continue to do evil, like possessing them and stuff to do the evil that they do. So it becomes part of them, like an attachment. And you
And
know,
I know that died from that. I guess they stopped paying their dues.
I know they do sacrifices, uh, human sacrifices
Well, yeah, they do.
to
Yeah, but
their
the
Santa
ones
Muerte.
that did that, they just like gave blood or sperm. Like if they were gonna kill somebody, they gave their blood or their sperm before they killed them. Because I had a few people, females, that try to like sacrifice me, like using sperm or blood, but they never could do it. Because I've been set up like maybe 100 times. Never could get set up. Like bullets fly through my ear. They hit the bricks. I've never been shot. I've been shot at so many times. I've never been killed. Like I really got a purpose. But I've known females that I've messed with. I wasn't aware of that they do this type of witchcraft. Some are different though. Some practice Wicca. Some would. I never had no spiritual fortitude to understand like which females practice this type of stuff. Like mental or spiritual fortitude to understand what witchcraft was. Until now, I got older.
Yeah, that's so it's kind of like the powers that people think that they have is not really. If they only knew that the true power, since we're all children of the light, because we're we're God's creation, that there is good in all of us, even in the people that think we're evil. That there's good in them also. If they only knew that they're being deceived by this statues and of idolism, and them practicing the dark arts or whatever, they're being deceived because their true power within themselves is a lot stronger than what's fallen. Because what's fallen is fallen. It's been casted out from heaven, but we have the opportunity to make it into the kingdom of heaven, and that's what they don't want. Kind of like that when I talk about the Didian, the disembodied demonic Nephilim, because they're not here in the flesh anymore. They're here in spirit form, right?
No,
So
but hey,
when I hear people talk about the Ghana giant, honestly, I call bullshit on that, man.
hey,
I
but
call
look,
bullshit on that story, because
but
I've seen the DDN what they do. I've
hey,
encountered
but
them numerous times.
all these people who practice witchcraft, they try to like sacrifice me, like they all died. Like a lot of them females, like they're dead. Not even
Yeah,
females, even like guys that try to set me up. Like something bad always happens to them. Like
because you're
because I've
being
never,
protected by a higher power, man, and
I've never had
uh,
no bad intentions towards anybody. Like it was always positive energy. Like I never really try to like hurt people. I mean, people try
yeah,
to make it like that, but it's not like that.
I,
It really,
I, I had I had a Bruha here. Well, I ain't gonna say her name, but it was somebody was affiliated with the people that mess with me. The only thing I guess I'll say, all I know is that this woman was messing with me, and she disrespected my deceased mother, right? So, you know, I prayed against her. I type out and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name, and that weekend that she disrespected my deceased mother, a tornado hit her house, literally destroyed her house. And that's, you don't mess around with people that are being protected by the Heavenly Father, because who controls all Mother Nature itself?
I used to.
When the gates of
My
heaven
dad
open, who
used to.
controls all that is the Heavenly Father.
My dad used to
So
have really.
we know, what was the name of that woman, Sister Madeline, that was talking about me? Was it JC, the female, or JB? What was her name? Well, she had missed, and I told that lady that she was, you don't make, see, you shouldn't have done that. I said, you shouldn't have done that. Next thing you know, a freaking tornado wipes out her house. I think she lost everything. I think even Sister Nelly put her in prayer. I can remember what the name of the woman was, but yeah, she was making fun of my deceased mother, man. And you know
Yeah,
what? I
I
I I,
believe
I
it.
seen what happened to her house in a dream. I seen a tornado struck her house, destroy her house in my dream, and it's like, why is this being shown to me? And to me, it was being shown to me because the Heavenly Father is letting me know. I'm thinking, because I did in anger, I forgave her. So he takes care of her enemies. So I'm thinking that she had other bad intentions towards me, or had already done something like brujeria, witchcraft, and it backfired on her 7 times fold.
Hey, can you hear me? Hey,
What? Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
you think Bruha can backfire on people that when they're like really trying to hurt people, like they reflect and project that pain that they put on you?
Yeah.
Because I mean, how can you explain like people trying to kill me 100 times, trying to shoot at me, like stupid reasons? It could be over a female, it could be over a ruka, just stupid nonsense. Because like you're explaining, my dad, he went
That's
to
in
the
San Antonio. This happened in San Antonio.
Man, it happens everywhere. San Antonio, everywhere. Dallas, San Antonio, anywhere I go. Like it's an issue. Like my dad, like he had a Bruha witch that he had for a wife like you. And he went through the same thing, and a lot of our relatives have passed away because of her. Like she would do like glass in the jar magic, like with you know how they put a picture in a jar and a doll? They call it jar, put you in a jar. Like she used to do evil stuff, man. She's like suffering right now. She's not dead yet though, but I know what it's like to have a mom for a bruja witch. Like she was evil, man. She used to put when me and my sister were little kids, she used to put glass in our food and the rice, chop up glass so we would choke on it. She
Chop
was
it up in
evil.
small pieces.
Yeah, man. So we would eat it and die. Like our intestines get cut up and we digest it. My sister stopped eating her food. She started getting camp food. We were only like in middle school, so we knew she was a bruja. We were scared of her. She used to practice that witch shit. We were scared of her though, man. But like all her kids now, they hate her because they know what she really is, what she's about. So they hate her. None of her
How
kids
many
want to.
kids did you have
She only had like maybe like two, two, three kids, and
after y'all?
yeah, they're older. They're like 20, 30. They don't want nothing to do with her. Like I guess that's just how it goes, right? Is that karma?
Yeah, yeah, because sometimes what the brujas do, they're still alive, and their time is up. If they made a deal of some sort, then in order for them to buy more time here on Earth, they have to send I call it the collector, the one that come and says, "Hey, it's your time to go." Deal's a deal. So they send it to the children. So since you said that you got shot like 100 times, or many numerous times, and you're thinking that the women that are around you are doing the brujeria, it's it's possible that it's your own mother. There's when she's buying more time. I don't know how old she is, but if she's buying more time spiritually, she's sending the unclean spirit or the demon your way. That's what it sounds like to me. To be honest, that she's sending it your way to buy herself more time. You said it yourself, brother. You said that she's very evil. That she will give the crushed glass to you and your sister. Who would do that to their children? The only thing that would do something like that to their own children would be someone that's done sold their soul, and their mission here on Earth, because of the deal they made, is to do evil things. Oops, did I say something?
Nope, yeah, I think he got kicked off again by accident.
I'm just being honest about it, man.
Yeah, well, and you actually saw that firsthand, Abe. Not as in like trying to sabotage your food or anything like that, but you said that your grandmother, the collector showed up while you were there, and it said it could have taken you, and she could have taken you instead of her, but she offered up her son, your uncle, I believe.
Yes, my uncle. That's what I'm saying. That I believe because he said that he's been almost shot like 100 times, but nothing's happened to him. But I believe it's because somebody is sending in all that bad juju his way, and he believes it's the girls that he was messing with. But I believe, especially the story said about the glass, that it's his own mother sending him uh, la maldad towards him. And that's not cool, man. But if he's listening, you're your own person, and you found Jesus Christ. I believe he said he found Jesus, and the one that's protecting him, because he's not accepting negativity, is Jesus Christ. That's why all the bullets have missed and all that, because you're being protected by a higher power. You're not accepting the negativity of that individual that's sending the negativity your way. You know?
Yep. You don't accept any of the negativity sent your way. Even when you said it yourself, when you're going to the doctor to say that you only have the cancer, but you said that you don't accept it. You just do what you normally do, which is exercise, cardio, that sort of thing. When you went back, it's like it was a freaking miracle. It was gone.
Yeah.
You don't accept the bad news. You just take it in stride and just, well, don't focus on it. Don't give it any power. Stay positive.
Yeah, I just continue to do what I do, and the Heavenly Father continues to bless me. Uh, yeah, man. He makes things happen a certain way. But yeah, I believe that a lot of the things that he's been going through is dealing with the person that he's talking about, which he said he was his mother, right?
Either his
Yeah,
mother or his stepmother.
yeah, well, whichever. It's got to be somebody from the bloodline in order for somebody to have that much bad luck. So it's got to be somebody within his blood. If it's his real mother that was doing that, so that's a person that's doing the maldad. If he comes back on, we can do a little prayer. But I don't know if things have stopped for him or whatever. But I know he's is trying to find, and I know he's got Jesus in his life, so hopefully he can understand that you don't have to. You can type on a rebuke, forgive, forgive will be the part, forgive her, and then cut negative ties with her, and just move on forward in your life with Jesus Christ. But forgive her, or forgive whoever you think might be doing something. Forgive them all, because there's no reason for you to leave an opening of anger or vengeance. You know, uh, the Heavenly Father won't forsake you, uh, but forgiveness is part of love. Yeah, I listened to everything he was saying. I could relate to all that, man. I've lost family members, yeah, some crazy ways, man. Who do we got here? I don't know. We lost him, man. Lost connection with him.
Yeah, looks like that way. Is he trying to get on or no? Or did
No,
he just
I don't see him. So let me do a little prayer right now against witchcraft and necromancy. Heavenly Father, this time we would like to pray uh, against any form of witchcraft or necromancy, or anybody trying to target uh, spiritual encrypted encounters or any of the members here, spiritual encrypted encounters. We place heavenly spiritual crosses on us from head to toe. We place heavenly spiritual crosses on our doorways and our windows. We call upon you to send your heavenly angels and the Holy Spirit to do a clean sweep of our household as we take authority over any unclean spirits, witchcraft, and necromancy. In Jesus Christ's name, we tie, bind, and rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. You're not welcome to affect any of us here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. This we pray in your heavenly name, Heavenly Father. Amen.
Amen.
There's somebody named Colton something.
Colton Callahan.
I don't even know how long. It's got like a different platform here now. Everything is moved around, so I'm trying to figure out. Okay, there it is. There's I could see the how many viewers at the time. Before it was different. It was on the left side. Now they moved it to right in the center. It was never like that before.
I hate when you do updates like that on certain platforms.
And before I could, when I would share YouTube, I could pull it up on my whole screen. Now I can't do that. You know.
So have you been experiencing any problems given like blackouts or like in terms of restream, nothing like that recently?
Like what?
You know, where you just randomly get kicked out too, like that looks like it stopped.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't been happening. I know what's been going on, but yeah, no, not today. I know it was happening last week, pretty bad. But you gotta understand, man. When I do this live feeds, there is things around here in Central Texas that they surface up, man, which they can cause all kinds of uh, paranormal activity. Like like that day that I was talking, it got pitch dark around me, and then I showed you out the light, and it was still pitch dark around me. Uh, things
That
like
was
that
fun.
happen, or sometimes the remote of the TV or shut off or turn on, turn off, and I say, okay, it's probably a problem with the remote. Strange events happen, but I don't focus on that. The only thing I got to say to the viewers here in Spiritual Cryptid Encounters, don't worry about what's happening around the world. Uh, Maintain your faith and believe in Jesus Christ, and tie bind and rebuke in the name of Jesus Christ. Don't be living your life in fear, because if the Heavenly Father is with us, Jesus Christ is with us. So don't be living your life in fear, because that's a spiritual opening. When you truly have faith and believe in Him, like the song says, take the wheel. Well, He's got everything under control always. That's all I can tell you. Uh, and if He's got a mission for you to do, a spiritual mission, or He wants you to do something, He'll show you what He wants you to do. Just like that's why I do the show here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters, because I don't know what's going on with me, brothers and sisters, but I don't know how much more long I can do all this health wise. There's a lot of things happening. I'm just trying to not think about it too much, but there's a lot of health things that is happening in my life. Like right now, I'm getting like freaking needle sensations all over my fucking chest, neck area, chest area. I've been feeling, I don't know, even by my face, but I do feel something. But let's talk. I'm going to type on it in Jesus Christ's name. Heavenly Father, is anything trying to affect my body, my spirit? Uh, we type on and rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. You're not allowed in my house. Leave my vessel. You're not allowed. We type on and rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. This we pray in your heavenly name, Heavenly Father. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, it's kind of like I feel like something's trying to eliminate me out of the picture. Maybe it was Clinton.
Oh, good God.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
You said you've only taken your first week a shot, right? Your first one?
It's my second week. I just took one earlier. So I might be feeling the effects of that.
Well, it'll start to get to the point where you won't feel hunger. And when that happens, you have to remind yourself to eat. And you won't be able to eat a lot. if you eat more than what you probably should, it might make you sick. Like your stomach will be upset.
Yeah, because I've
So,
been feeling like needle sensations all over my, like right now that I've been on this live, on my chest.
oh,
Before I did the live,
on
my
what
ears
side?
my ears were going off on both sides. Right now, up in here, there it started here, like in my right here,
Do
some
you
pain
have
here
do you
and
have a
pain here.
way do you have a way to check your blood pressure?
Yeah, uh, see, right now I just felt another pain right up in here.
You might want to go get that looked at.
Yeah, I'm feeling like, uh, is it like needle sensation pains, sharp pains?
Is it in any of your arms?
No, just here, here, and earlier my ears were ringing real bad that I felt like a pain in my left ear and a pain up here in my temple area.
Yeah, you might want to not make an appointment at the VA, but go to an ER, because that isn't very good. And make
Um,
sure that if you go, you let them know what you're taking and that you're taking that Ozempic too. And just
Yeah,
have yourself looked at. Just, it's better to be safe than sorry.
yeah, it started happening earlier, and I was like, man, just coincidental, because I did work out earlier. I didn't. I only did a half a workout.
Do you think maybe you strained your chest?
Well, I think I might have. I don't know because I've been packing up my minerals, but I didn't do no. It's been 2 days that I haven't done no packing.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Call
If
That'll.
in.
it, if it
Oh,
if it continues, I'll go. But yeah, it's getting pretty crazy. But I'm not gonna give power to that. That's why I type under Rican Jesus Christ. Even though I'm feeling something, um, yeah, like I don't know, like right up in here, I feel something.
Well, God tells I mean, you got to take care of your temple, and if it's acting wrong, you need to go get it fixed. I would, I would, I would not plague it. If it was just one pain and then it went away and you didn't have any problems, I would say that don't worry about it. But if it's something that is a continuing and you've had it for a little while today, then yeah, you might want to go get
Yeah,
that.
it started this evening.
you already need that time like 5, 6, or was it before you even started the live, or no, or what?
Yeah. Well, I was already feeling something before that. I felt something sharp pain. I think it started since maybe last night. But then I went to sleep and I was out cold. But then I felt it again. I don't think it was like it was this afternoon that it
Did,
happened.
did you take a nap or anything, or
Yeah.
no?
No, I haven't. I slept. Yeah, I woke up like around 10 o'clock. So I've been awake since 10.
Was any part of your body feeling numb? Pins and needles, anything like that?
No, no, no numbness.
How far do you live from Scott and White, the Scott and White Hospital?
Uh, it's on the other side of town. I live towards the Buckies.
You might want to wake up your wife, have
Yeah,
her drive
I'll
you to
keep
the
an eye
ER.
on it. I'm just thinking, yeah, if it continues, but I did take the Ozempic shot, you know,
You know,
but
I would,
I was already feeling those sensations earlier.
yeah, yeah, you definitely need to go get that checked out, Abe. Don't be a stubborn man. Men are so stubborn when it comes to going and getting
Well,
something checked out.
all the minerals that I had here for protection are not here no more.
Well, they're in a
So the only
box.
thing I
Do
got,
you want to? Can you fit in that box with them? You probably cannot, which means you've got to go to the ER. Yeah,
I'll be all right.
even Nelly said, "Please, Abe, go to the
Yeah,
ER."
if they continue, I'll go. But it could be the share too. You know, but now I'm stretching out. Just just talking about all this, it just brings a lot of memories of the things that I've seen and encountered. Like what he was saying, there he is.
Yeah, he
Said
said
his
his
phone
phone
died.
died. Uh,
Seriously? Your son just straight up died?
yeah, he said his phone died. Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
sorry.
maybe the Clintons got mad because I showed the video of him doing the voodoo
Ouija,
hoodoo.
Huda fingers. Oh, those two are a mess. They
Only,
belong together.
only God knows where those fingers have been.
They're like two pieces. Well, we can ask Monica. She'll know. I'm pretty sure that those two belong together, man. They're like two peas in a freaking pod. They're evil people. So bad. So
Yeah.
I gotta tell you a funny doggy story, Abe. My
Oh, yeah.
landlord got my dogs these toys and had them delivered over here. And one of them is a long blue duck with the paper stuff in the body, and he's got a squeaker on his head. So I give it to my little one, and I look over to go get up, and I had to move it out of the way. He had taken his treats and hid them underneath the duck.
Wow.
And I put him on the floor, and he was so worried. He kept begging me to get back up on the bed. So I put him back up on the bed. That's the first thing he did. He ran over to the duck and stuck his nose under there to see if the treats were still under the duck. He's horrible. He hides his treats in my blankets. I'll go to put a blanket on, there'll be a treat underneath him. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. I've never had a dog that hid their treats underneath things for later. He's something else.
Yeah,
He's not like your dog. When you give your dog a treat, he eats it and then he wants more. Nope. Mine takes it and hides it if he doesn't feel like eating it. Saves it for later. Crazy.
yeah, dogs can sense. Dogs and cats. They'll
Yeah.
let you know when there's something around. They'll show you.
Yes.
So like if you see them staring at the corners because they're seeing something.
And even mine, I woke up today.
They'll point the tail up in the air, and like Rebel, he'll point his tail straight up in the air, and he points to
Yeah.
where. And I'm like, "What are you looking at, Rebel?" And there's nothing there.
They can also tell you what's wrong with you. I got woken up today, mine doing a tap dance again, and my machine was going off, and my blood sugar was 59, and it's extremely low. So I was like, uh-oh. So I had to get up and get me something to eat to kind of raise it up. But he knows if I'm not feeling good, they can tell. If you're not feeling good, if something's wrong with you, if they're your pet and they're close to you, they can tell you there's something wrong. Now it's up to you to figure out what it is, but they usually always know. Like they can sense when their owner's body chemicals are off, because that's what happens. If you go in for surgery, when you come home, your dog smells all over you because they've changed your body chemicals compared to what they were when you left. So they're real good to have around for all kinds of reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those type of persons that I mean, shoot, I've had the blood clot in my left leg that, as far as I know, is still there. But I take the warfarin that, you know,
Butt thinner.
Any given time, it can break off. I guess you could say.
Well,
But I know that the Heavenly Father has got a purpose here for me. So
but
that's why I do the works that I do. Try to help out people spiritually.
being on the blood thinner is supposed to diminish that, make it smaller. They can't
Mhm.
leave a clot in you. If they're leaving that clot in you, there's a problem. And you
Well,
need to have them either
it was
fix
that
it or
big,
go to
Sister
somebody that
Brenda.
will. Huh?
It was that big. Just put it that way.
Good God.
Just the doctors told me we'd never seen something this big before.
Well, then that
It
should
was,
tell them they should take it out because smaller ones, they don't leave them in there. They take them out.
but never did. I guess they wanted to take me out instead. They never offered to do surgery or nothing. So I was like, hey, screw it.
Maybe you need to go see somebody else because that's not good. Because, yeah, that can break
I
off and
seen a
either
young
go to
guy
your.
younger than me. They got in a blood clot. He used to work at the Scott and White.
Yeah.
Then they did a surgery on him on his veins, right? And next thing you know, not even a year, he's dead. He's dead.
Well,
So it's like I don't want to do no, you know.
I've had to have a couple of them. They go and do the angioplasty and they break them up and get them out. Um, and it's usually not a problem. That's why I'm on the two blood thinners now. So my blood can keep from clotting because I had both my lungs full. I mean, completely full of blood clots. They had to take some kind of machine and go in there and bust them all up and suck them out at the same time. But I mean, you got to be careful with blood clots because they can go to your lungs, your heart, or your brain.
I
And
think
those,
this blood clot was all over through my body because they
mm,
said we'd never seen nothing this big before. But then they I guess they were too afraid to even do anything because it was too big. So they figured, he's gonna die anyways.
oh,
But it's not up to
I'm,
them. It's up to the Heavenly Father. I'm still here.
I'm kind of surprised
So
because
so
even
when I go to the VA, the doctor I used to have and her name was Dr. Van.
yeah.
Every time I go to my appointment, the last time I went to my appointment, she said to me, "You still alive?"
Oh Jesus. Yeah, because instead of leaving
Very,
it
very
there,
negative person. She's like, "You're still alive?"
I mean, most of the time, Abe, if there's something that it's that big that they cannot remove, if you still have a pulse in your foot, then they'll just closely watch it. But if it starts doing any problems with that foot, then if they can't remove the clot, then they usually take the leg, and that will save your life.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
there was one day that we went. This is when I was younger, but I already had the blood clot in my leg. Me and Maria, me and my wife, we went out dancing. So we danced all night and stuff, and I could feel something wrong with my leg, but I didn't think of nothing of it. And this that I already had the blood clot, in my leg. Uh, so I'm there at the house, and take a shower and stuff, and I'm like looking at my wife, and the next thing you know, I look down, and my freaking leg is purple,
Yep.
purple like a freaking I don't know. I thought it was turning into like not a Smurf, but my whole leg was purple because there had no circulation.
Yeah.
So what I did, I popped like 3 or 4 blood thinners, and then by the time I went to the hospital and all that, and they were checking me out, my leg went to normal because of, and this is what they told me. They told me that if I wouldn't have did what I did, first they told me don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
But they told me if I wouldn't have done what I would have what I did, that I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
So I went with my spiritual instinct and popped three blood thinners,
Mm-mm-mm.
and that's basically what they were going to do at the hospital anyways, and check me with some blood thinners. But yeah, I remember that. That was seeing your freaking leg purple, like you're having a, what do you call it? What's the term when somebody passes away and their body start turning purple?
Oh, yeah.
megamorphosis
Rig-
or
rigor mortis.
yeah, rigor mortis. There we go.
Well, you know, like when I first had a blood clot, what it did for me was it made, no matter what I did, my leg felt tired, and just it was kind of sore. But it, the only way I could describe it to them was it was tired, like and it felt so heavy. And they were like, "Oh, we know what it is." And they went in, they checked it out, and they're like, "Yep, you got to have an angioplasty." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's just lovely." So, I mean, they're not really anything to play with, honestly. And coming from somebody who misses dancing and misses doing a lot of things, not having a leg doesn't end your life. You just have to live it differently.
Yeah,
And
readjust.
but it's better to keep both of your limbs. And if it comes down to anything spiritual that tells you, and the doctor's saying, "Look, we have to go in and do an angioplasty and get rid of that thing," you need to listen to the doctor, because the spirit's over here telling you, "Hey, I gave you a warning, and your warning was your leg turned purple. So you need to take care of it.
I
God's
know.
got you."
The, the when I had that happen to me, I was somewhere else. The first time it happened, was there was a line. I'm gonna say is it looked like heaven or somewhere, and I could see. I guess you could say people in white, and at first, there were people in white like they were wearing scrubs like doctors, like the white, and they're taking the people's names. There's a big line, big line. Then they come up to me, and it's this man, and he tells me uh, that my time on earth is over. And I start praying the Our Father, and he starts laughing. I said, "Didn't you hear what I said? Your time on earth is over." So I'm praying and I'm praying, and he's laughing, and he's telling me to stop praying, and I'm praying and praying the Our Father. Next thing you know, in the distance, very far away, I hear somebody say, "Dad," and I'm praying and I'm praying, and then I could hear my dad like louder and louder, like there's a wall, and the doctor's laughing. Next thing my spirit, because the love I have for my son and the love he had for me, we connected, and I came back to the living. My finger when I woke up, when I opened my eyes, my son had his little zippy cup with milk going like this, because
Oh,
he liked the milk with strawberry. So he was going like this. He was in his diaper going like this, and I was like this. my my freaking hands were stiff.
oh, geez.
So the stiffness of my hand lasted about 2 weeks and a half.
Oh,
Imagine not being able to maneuver my fingers because I was gone. So I had the rigor mortis crap, and my fingers are stiff. That I had to really find a way to get them back to work properly and stuff. Uh, yeah, I got blessed to come back. I've been blessed to come back numerous times, but yeah, where the saying goes, where there's a will, there's a way. So
yep.
they were trying to say that my time on earth was over, but when you go into prayer and faith, even in the spirit, the Heavenly Father, He blesses us. It's like, okay, He's praying in true faith and believe. Send him back. So I got a chance to come back. Numerous times throughout my lifetime. So I feel the story of oh boy, what he was saying of what he'd been through. But spiritual warfare. Everybody chooses their own path and destiny. But me personally, I've seen that the Heavenly Father does exist. There is nobody that can tell me otherwise. How do I know? Because I've gone and I come back. I've gone and I come back. You can say I've gone and come back. I'm not going to say how many times, but I'm here.
Yep.
And the Heavenly Father continues to bless me. So all these people that try to come up against me uh, spiritually, you're not coming up against a person that's just a person. You're coming up against a person that is a child of God first, but I'm blessed of crossed and come back.
Now I'm
So
going to tell you something, and
I can fight physically and spiritually,
uh,
but
I'm
I'm being protected by the Heavenly Father.
and I'm going to tell you something, as a friend and out of love. Um, the Heavenly Father allowed you to come back. He didn't allow you to come back to not take care of yourself. So when there's something wrong, you need to take care of it.
Trust
Okay?
me, Sister Brenda, that I go with the spiritual instinct that, man,
I
I've been
know.
in, sometimes I just follow the spirit. Like, I had to let go of some medicines that doctors were trying to give me. This new doctor gave me this medicine, uh, like a thinner, or some other medicine for cholesterol. She's saying that she's worried about that I might have a heart attack. But imagine taking this pill. The first day taking the pill, I wake up in the middle of the night and I was like, I go to the restroom and I feel something in my mouth and I spit. There's nothing but blood. I'm like, where this blood coming down? Is Count CS going out, taking over the Sergeant CS, and drinking blood somewhere? No, it was the medicine. It was making me
and
bleed from all over my mouth. So I
yes, and
grabbed
that's
the
fine
and
to
I didn't
stop
take it.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine to
So
stop that.
sometimes
You
you have
should
to follow
tell
your
them.
instincts in that way.
And you
She
did
was
tell them
giving,
about that, right?
yeah,
Okay.
she was giving them. This is not the first time they've done that to me. So they know, doctors know what they're giving you. They know the side effects.
Yeah, but some people like me, they can't give me crap. I'm allergic. I have a hard time, and I'm always in so much pain because of my hips being off tilt and everything else. But I'm allergic to every pain medication out there. So, when I go somewhere, when the nurse is in there with me and she's going through my thing and she says, "Do you take any drugs?" My doctor will look at her and go, "No, I can't even hardly get her to take the ones I give her." I mean, it's terrible. But the way that they know you can't have these things is if you try it. And that's fine. That happened to you. You stop taking it right away and you let them know. So that, because that means there's something that's in that medication that your body cannot handle.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is. There's something in it because I had another pill like that they gave me and did the same thing.
Yeah.
And this medicine, what it does, it will make my jaw hurt. That I couldn't even open my jaw. But imagine not being able to, like I do the show, but then
Yeah.
bleeding like the gums.
Well,
It's like what the hell?
and it's
What
like the
are you doing to
Ozempic.
me?
I can't have any of those medications that has that one certain thing in it. I can't remember what it's called right now, but they all have it. I can't take it because it throw my pancreas into pancreatitis real bad. So they said no more for me. I had a real bad allergic reaction to it. So I can't take it, but you may do very well on it. Because when I was taking it at first, it did great. Kept my A1C down. I was losing weight. Everything was good. And then something happened where we couldn't get it. So they switched me to Trulicity. And then when the Ozempic came back, the Trulicity wasn't working as well. They switched me back to the Ozempic, and that's when my body had a fit and said, no way. So Now I can't take any of those. But it may work really well for you. I know other people that take it and it works amazing for them, you know? So right now, my only option that I have left is for them to do surgery and remove all but a sleeve in my stomach. That's the only option I have. And I'm still kind of weighing that. The reason why he wants to do it is so that they can get me off of a lot of the medications that I'm on because he knows I hate them. You know, if I didn't have a caregiver that set them out and watches to make sure I take them, I would probably just slip my mind and wouldn't take them because I hate taking medication. But unfortunately, until anybody comes up with something better, I the medications that I take, I have to be able to live. So it kind of sucks. And I take dangerous medications, so it scares me because if I ever drop one on the floor and I can't find it and my dog gets it, oh, it terrifies me thinking about that. So it's horrible and I hate it. But sometimes we have to do things to be able to take care of ourselves properly. And, you know, I go natural as much as I can. And I do have a lot of natural stuff that I use. And that's good, you know.
Somebody
But
say Ozempic is Gila monster venom.
it is. That's why your stomach will get to where you don't feel like you're not hungry. It has some of that in it. Because those things, when you think about it and the way they did it, was those things were in the desert and they might eat once a month, if that. But they don't starve because they don't go hungry. So there is something in their venom that keeps them from going hungry, which makes for a good thing to give people to be able to lose weight and not be hungry. And it also will keep your blood sugar under control because they think that if you're not eating, your blood sugar is going to go down. But that's the stuff that I'm allergic to that's in it. They have a name for it, some kind of G blah 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 something. I don't know. But whatever that is, it's in every single one of them. It's even in the pills. And I'm allergic to it and can't have it. But I know a lot of people that it's actually done wonderful for them. So it all depends on the person. If it's not the medication, because sometimes your body can handle certain medications and sometimes they can't. It's the person. It's how their body reacts to it. So
Law Morgan said that Ozempic will rot your bones.
well, I haven't heard that one yet.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah, you can look it up. That one I haven't heard yet. Like I said, I've known a lot of people that. There was one girl that used to live down the way from me. She weighed 550 pounds. She started taking the Ozempic. She is now down to 303 pounds and she feels great. So it all depends on the people, I think. So yeah, it's craziness. I don't know.
Somebody said, yeah, just be careful with Ozempic.
Yeah, you just have to be careful. Know your body, know your signs. The minute you start having any problems that affect you as far as your the look up all of the side effects from it. Every single side effect that there is, look it up. One day when you're not doing anything, everything that's it's made from, everything that's on the label, look each and every one of those up and see exactly what they are. I mean, it don't hurt to know, you know, but they won't tell you what the Gila monster venom is. It is something else that they call it. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out what it's called.
I'm on the lowest. I told them
Yeah, they put
that I'll take it, but give me a low dosage. I don't want no high dosage.
they
So
put they
they
put you
said
on the low
like
dose and you
two
work your
point
way up.
five.
Yeah. After that doesn't work anymore, they have to work you up to it.
Potential serious side effects: pancreatitis, inflammation of the pancreas, characterized by severe abdominal pain radiating to the back.
Yo.
Gallbladder issues, risk of gallstones or bladder inflammation. Kidney damage, dehydrations caused by gastrointestinal side effects can lead to acute kidney injury. Vision changes, you got diabetes, hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. Is patient with other diabetic medications, which I am. It says muscle loss, significant weight loss can include a loss of lean muscle mass. Man, what the hell? They're trying to
G
reduce
G
the
GL
guns?
it's GLP-1. That's what they have in them that I'm allergic to is the GLP-1. And I can't have any of that.
They're talking about significant weight loss can include a loss of lean muscle mass.
Well, yeah, if you don't work out, if you're real big, I think that's for people that are really, really overweight. But
Oh,
you work out and you do things, so I
yeah,
don't think you'd lose a lot
stay
of
active.
muscle loss.
Yeah, I just need to stretch out probably. It's this chair is kind of rough because my other chair kind of the one of the legs broke, so I
Oh,
got a chair that twist and stuff.
you have to get you have to get you a nice when you move and you have all room for you to set up an office. You need to get you one of those nice computer chairs that
I am, I am.
has the vibrating thing in the lower back, so you get a massage while you're doing your shows.
I'm gonna buy a blank. I'm gonna make a like a poster, and it's gonna have a can of Raid with a roach, with certain person's face on it.
Oh man!
Place it as a banner behind me.
Oh wow!
A big old can of Raid spraying in his face, and I'll use it only just to roast the fool.
Yeah,
I'm just playing.
did
It's
Cyn-
just for venoms your muscles.
did Cynthia just get here? She said, "Who is wait?"
Cynthia's been here for a while, but I think she's just been lurking.
Oh, okay.
Julie
You
Coon
know,
just
but I have a lot of more than just what was it? The venom of the whatever. I've had a lot of more stuff
Coagulopathy.
He
injected in me while I was in the military, man. You
Gila Butsker.
experimental drugs.
Yeah, I know, right? You guys were guinea pigs.
Yeah, during Operation Desert Storm, they're trying to get the super soldier. Well,
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just gonna tell you, it's not Captain America.
Yeah. You know what's really bad is they gave you guys stuff that actually didn't affect you right away. Like my ex husband, the other day, my daughter sent me a picture of him. Now, he is 6 years younger than I am. And he had dark hair. His mother had dark hair, has dark hair still. Um, I looked at the picture, didn't even know who in the heck he was. His hair is still nice and full, but it's completely white. And he's real skinny. And I asked my daughter, what is wrong with him?
We have
And
we have Bruja Fridays on tomorrow. Will be Bruja Friday, Alfredo.
yeah,
Hey, you got somebody from Twitch.
Somebody from Twitch.
a
Yeah.
Twitch.
To which?
Oh,
Well,
it's a best views. It's a stalker. Glenn and I call them stalkers.
where on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on the
Restream.
no, it's on the restream chat.
Yeah, like, what's up with the
Oh,
green name?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Naked.
it's a thing to buy views, like the other one does.
Uh, add to blacklist. There we go. Got rid of it.
Oh boy, well you went just a little bit over the 2 hour mark. You're at 2 hours and 25 minutes. Look at
Yep.
that.
Still going strong. I thought it was gonna have technical difficulties, but here I am. I got my second win.
Yep.
uh, yeah, I can share something about Brujas, Fredo. I got a question for you, Fredo. The You said that your mom was a bruja. I think that's what you said, right? That it was your mom. That was it. Your mom or your stepmom that was giving you? I think you said it was your mom that she would crush pieces of glass and give you and your sister. And the crazy how they named Twitch and look, it's got the name witch in it.
Yeah, Cynthia, I can't have the oh that what did I just called it? The GOP one or whatever it is. Uh,
Ozempic.
GLP one. Uh, they have that in all of them. I can't have that at all. I'm allergic to whatever the GLP one is. So yeah, I can't even have the pills. My doctor and I have discussed this already. And I'll tell you what, after I ended up in the hospital, pancreatitis is no joke. You beg for the Father to take you. It hurts so bad. Pancreatitis is horrible. That's probably the worst pain I've ever felt. And I had my daughter no medication natural. Okay. And that pancreatitis, that almost took me out.
I got a question for you, Sister Brenda.
What's that?
Uh, Witches.
What about him?
Uh, do they try to corrupt children by through breast milk?
I
Like
think that I think they
like
can. I
they-
think they
like they
can.
like they try to give their breast milk to a child. Can they corrupt the child that way?
Straight from their own body.
Their own body.
Well, I don't know. I would think that they can because um, I think that by themselves doing witchcraft and everything, I think they kind of corrupt their own body system. So I would think that anything that comes out of it would not be good.
Because I guess since we're talking about openings, a nipple would be an opening, right?
Yeah.
The nipple of the woman because it's
I
where the
mean,
breast milk comes out.
nothing can really go in it. And I mean,
But
the
spiritually, I'm talking
babies,
about spiritually.
well, like I said, a witch spiritually on the inside, her soul is a dark space. So, yeah, I would think that maybe that might be a messed up child, you know. But I mean, now, if they really want to do something, I would think that they would pump it and put it in something and then add their little wooby joobies to it and then put it in a bottle and feed them, you know. but they're dark people and they do wicked things. So I don't think anything that comes from their body is wholesome, you know. And a baby can't really pull away and say, "Yuck, this tastes like it's evil." It doesn't have a choice.
The reason I said that because they try to do that to me when I was in pre-K.
Oh,
Remember, and it was when you have your little mats where
yeah.
you take your nap, and I remember all the kids will be taking naps, and I'm trying to take a nap, and then I guess this lady, I think she was a witch, and she was always trying to get me to go near her and trying to give me like, I guess, lecture or whatever, even though she wasn't pregnant or nothing like that or had a baby, but she was an older lady. She was always trying to do that, but I wouldn't, you know, uh, stay away from her.
Yeah.
So I would, but yeah, she tried to, just like the witch that will come and try to give me stuff. I think they're all affiliated.
I mean, it's not like she was your mom. That's just wrong for her to do, anyways. Cynthia, what
But
do you mean you can get a hair in your nipple? Did it grow there? That what?
TMI. Too much information.
That would scare the crap out of me.
well, you've seen people where they drink off the nipple of the cow or the nipple of the
Yeah.
goat milk, but why would somebody do something that's not your child?
Yeah, I
Is a
know.
question.
Yeah, that's no. That's
So
very
I was
suspect.
trying to look that up right now, see if there's anything like that.
Yeah, that's very suspicious. People should not do that. Now, I've heard of a syndrome where like there was a mother and she breastfeed and the baby in a couple months the baby passed away and the mother just felt the need to just go around and feed everybody's baby. I've heard of things like that happening, but that would be a mental thing. But this woman running around a pre-K classroom, that's a little old. And if it's not your child, no,
Yeah. So here we
absolutely
go.
not.
It says witch's milk. Hexenmilk in German is a historical term for a milky substance secreted from the breast of a newborn infants, both male and female, in the weeks following birth. Historical folklore believes the curse. In the early modern period, this phenomenon was thought to be a sign that witches had visited the infant and left their mark or curse, or they would be using the infant's body to brew magic. Folklore suggested that if this milk was not expressed from the baby, it will act as food for witches, familiar spirits. The myth, the belief led to dangerous practices such as attempting to massage the milk out to protect the baby, which often caused infections like mastitis. And then it says hormonal cause. Contrary to folklore, witch's milk is a harmless natural occurrence caused by high levels of maternal hormones, estrogen passing through the placenta during pregnancy. It occurs in about 5 to 6% of newborns.
Hmm.
But I was in a freaking baby. I was 4 years old.
Yeah, and it wasn't even your mom.
I mean, she did have some big hooters, but I stayed away from her because I already knew the curandera had told me they were going to come for me. She trained me of what to stay away from.
Yeah. Did she classify somebody like that? Stay away from this crazy woman. Because I'm here to tell you, there
Oh,
should
and she told
be.
me that they were going to come for me and they were going to try all kinds of things. And I was just a kid, but she, I was 3, but I remembered. So every time somebody came at me suspiciously, I would stay away, like the one that would bring me the candy and the apples. Out of like, I guess 60, 70 kids standing in line, she would only come to me trying to give me the candy or the fruits, or she would every morning she'd try to, and she would be like, she have a smile on her face and trying to get me to get it, and I would say no, and then she would get mad. But when she would see the teachers come out to move the line, she would take off and she'd be looking at me. Then she would try it every day. She would come to me and I would like, give it to her, give it to him, and the kids would reach for the candy and she would say no, like she was trying to give it to me, and it's like, nope, I don't want it.
Wow.
Yeah, they were trying to get. One time she brought a little puppy, trying to get me to pet the puppy, and I said nope. And she wouldn't let nobody else touch it. Kids wanted to touch the puppy, but she wouldn't let them. She wanted me to touch the puppy. It's because the puppy and the candies and the fruits that she was trying to give me is had the malda on it. That she had done a spell on that. So if I made contact or ate it, I would get sick. And I think that's what happened to my brother. And he told me that when I shared the story, that he remembers that some lady came to him because he's older than me, and he gave him some candy. He ate the candy. gave him some, gave him the fruit. He ate the fruits, and next thing you know, he's seeing spiders and snakes and scorpions. That's what we had to take him to the curandera. So it was that same Bruha, the one that was trying to give me the same thing gave him,
Wow.
that got him sick initially.
Crazy.
He's like my bro. He was like, "Damn, carnal, I fell for that shit." When you said the story, I remembered. He said, "I remembered when you." He said, "I remembered that the same lady you spoke of was the same one that gave me the. She came and gave me the candy, and I ate it. She gave me the fruits, and I ate them. She even brought the little puppy, and I petted it."
How is Jack doing, anyways? Is he doing okay?
He was real tired from work, but he said he'll be off for the weekend.
Oh, okay. He's doing okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
He's getting older and he's feeling it. You know,
Yeah, we all are.
with
Unfortunately.
the job that he does, he's always on his feet. And
Yeah.
so he's when he comes in here, he's like, man, looks rough. Like his body's hurting and stuff.
Yeah. Physical work. I mean, I've always done physical work, so I don't think I've ever had a job where I've got to sit down in an office and do nothing. It's always been physical work. So yeah, when you get older, your body starts feeling it. And you're like, oh God. I say that all the time. When I was younger, I beat my body up. It was crazy.
Yeah, he said, don't do this, don't do that, and I feel it now, but I still work out. Something is better than nothing. You just got to stay active.
True. That's true. And I try to stay as active as possible, but I'll tell you what, this last few days has been horrible. I've just been so tired. Haven't wanted to do nothing but lay down and sleep. Just
Yeah,
tired. I think it, but I go a long time with only like 2 or 3 hours sleep a day. I go for long periods of time like that. And then I think, just a couple days every now and then I'm just out of it, just want to do nothing but sleep. Because once I get out of that, well, I'll wake up feeling just hunky dory, and off I go into a big stretch of nothing but energy. I get up, start cleaning the house and moving things around and doing this and doing that. It's like my animals are sitting there just watching me, like, "What are you doing, lady?" So I don't know. I guess it just they say that you never really go through a period of time where you catch up on sleep. That's supposed to be nothing. That's not true. It's a fairy tale. But boy, I'll tell you what, I sure do feel that way sometimes. I do.
Yeah, but I remember all the people. I've seen some crazy stuff, but I always follow my spiritual instinct. But yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff. All these things like the freaking Mother Teresa or whoever Sister Teresa, Mother Teresa is
Mother
in
Teresa.
'75
Yeah.
when she dragged me down the parasol and threw me in the closet where it was dark,
Oh,
and she was laughing.
yeah. People think that back in the day, when you went to like Catholic schools and stuff, that nuns were so sweet and so nice. Yeah, no, they were not. I think they were our first steps into evilness, because I have never met a nice nun ever.
They're trying to corrupt the spirit. That's
Yeah.
how I felt around that nun. Then she'd be out there doing the freaking hokey pokey dance, and when you do the circle, when your whole hands are going in a circle, and then she'll be out there dancing with all the kids like she's a good person, but she was knocking me up in a freaking restroom. Then I'm in the closet, and then she opened the door, and she looked at me, and I could see the Jen spirit eyes in her, the yellow glow in her eyes, looking at me, and she said, are you afraid?" I said, "No, I'm not afraid. Jesus Christ." I said, "The Heavenly Father is with me. God is with me." And she'll get mad and lock me up in there for another 2 hours. I spend summer camp for I think for about a week inside that closet. The person in charge of the parasol said, "How come you just don't tell her what she wants to hear? You tell her what she wants to hear, she won't mess with you. She won't put you in the closet." She wanted me to say that I was afraid. I wasn't afraid. That's a spiritual opening.
So I'd have been like, "No, but you're going to be after I tell my grandma what you did to me."
It might have been my grandmother put her up to do that because I think they're all in
No.
cahoots.
Oh, yeah.
My grandmother will go to the Catholic Church. I'm just telling you. If that they're all affiliated, sisterhood is a sisterhood.
Hmm.
You really think about it. There's infiltrations within the churches.
Somebody asked how much older Jack is
I put
from
two
you.
years older.
Oh, did you? I just seen the one. Yeah, because Jack's like my age, I believe. Yeah, because you're a little younger than him and I, so
Yeah,
Jesse's right around
Jesse's
my.
older than me
Yeah,
because my brother and his older sister are the same age.
I
But,
think
but
I think that Jesse is 1 year younger than me, and you're two, a little over two. So yeah, Jack and I are around the same age.
you know why I dislike
Hmm.
the rainbow community, transgenders, or freaking you don't know what they are, genders. Not because
Uh,
I dislike people. Uh, at the damn parasol, there was this tall freaking white guy. They call him Big Bird, like the Big Bird from Sesame Street,
yeah,
but because he was real tall. But they should have called him the Gay Bird because that's what he was, and he was real mean to to all the kids, like to my cousins. Like he would hit them and all this stuff, like he would get away with it. And but yeah, that dude was very very freaking evil, and he was infiltrating the church. I could see right through him, that he was a bad person, just like the nun. I think somebody had asked me when is the last time I went to church. That was like, man. But the closest thing to church that probably, and it's been a long time ago, to church is fried chicken. But the real church was back in 2000 and man, last time I went to a Catholic church was in, oof, where was I? I was still, man, it was a long time ago. I was still living in Heather Glen. So that'll be like around 97, 98.
I haven't been to
Last time I've
Catholic.
been to a Catholic church,
Yeah, I think I was
in a long time.
15. I think I was 15 last time I was at a Catholic church. Nope, 16 after my grandmother passed away. We did her services at a Catholic church.
Oh, sorry to hear about that, Fredo.
What happened?
He said I was raped by my mom's boyfriend, a member of the church. They did the same to all children.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about that, Fredo.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. That needs to stop. I know I'm a child from that stuff too. So, definitely a horrible thing.
He said he is still alive. People have been looking for him. Where did this happen, Fredo? In San Antonio? Said he is still alive and people have been looking for him. He said it happened in church. I don't know. What
Well,
was that in Oklahoma City?
really?
Sorry to hear that, Fredo. What was his name? Is everybody looking for him? Well, it happened a long time.
Well, Abe, I'm going to jump off of here and go
All
back
right,
to the chat for a little bit.
Sister Brenda. Thank you for jumping on here.
Oh,
I'm
thank you
gonna
for
shut it
having
shut it
me.
off in about 12 minutes.
Okay. I'll give you 12 minutes to talk about a few things and then
Yeah.
you get you some rest. James Barton.
Benton.
Oh, it is Benton. It
Leon
is a
James
E.
Benton.
Okay. All right, I'm going in the chat.
Okay, Sister Brenda.
All right.
Good night. Or yeah, chat. Yeah. Lauren James Benton. I'll look him up, man. Lauren James Benton. They're saying he is a sex offender. So they can't find him. Do you think that somebody took him out? Yeah, I seen something one time on Univision, and they were live where they caught a guy doing something to a child, and the whole barrio were beating him up. They were beating him up. I mean, they're putting a whooping on him. And then he was trying to escape, and he jumped in the in the river, and he's trying to swim away from everybody. And there's a little hill or cliff, and somebody's got a big old rock, big boulder, and they're swimming in the water, and they launch it, hits him on the head, and that's the last time you see that guy that that done something to that child. They took him out, you know. They literally took him out by themselves. They were the court, you know. I'm reading the comments here. Well, that's what's the name did also. King Velasquez. He killed the guy that was raping his son or something like that. He killed him. But I heard that I think he's out already. They pardoned him. I think he got pardoned and they let him out. Oh, in Mexico, they just don't beat up somebody for that. They'll kill them themselves. And a lot of these people that are claim to be transgenders or whatever, a lot of these people have been getting busted, man. Or that they say that they're gay. They've been getting busted for child molestation. A lot of them are being busted for child molestation. So they're trying to get protected by the rainbow community and the transgender community. They're part of that, but they're being caught. They're being busted for child molestation. Yeah, over there in Saudi Arabia, when I was out there, they had a court. They have a court system down in the center square of the city, where the people that have committed a crime or done something. Uh, I didn't go to it because I didn't want to know how the system works. But some of the other soldiers went over there to check it out. There was this guy that got caught stealing, and they cut his hand off. There was a woman that was married to a guy that had 10 wives, and she cheated on him. She got rocks thrown at her, big rocks being thrown at her. I don't know if she lived or not, but that's what I heard. There was a guy that they caught him with drugs. Over there, drugs in that country is death penalty. So he got executed. It's just crazy, Different countries, different rules and regulations. Yeah, you need to find your inner peace, man. Uh, when you wake up pissed, do the sign of the cross, man. Do the sign of the cross and say, I type and rebuke any negative energies around me. Leave me alone. You're not allowed in my vessel. Take authority of what you're feeling because you're in charge of your vessel. Yeah. Imagine if that was legal right now. Of all the people from the Einstein Files pizza, the pizza party, whatever. If that was in existence, we would have been. We could possibly see Bill hanging from a, however they execute those kind of people. I don't know. But in saying that, brothers and sisters, I'm about to hit the 2 hour mark in about 2 minutes. I want to say thank you to those that tune in here on Spiritual and Cryptid Encounters. Uh, if things continue to happen for me, I will go to the emergency room. But for right now, I'm hanging in there. I just want to say thank you for all the. There was a lot of paratroopers here tonight that showed up. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate Sister Brenda, Brother Fredo, who jumped on here tonight, and Andres. Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays is open mic night. I know this past Tuesday I wasn't feeling well, but today I did make it in time. So I did. I'm finished up pretty early. Uh, Sometimes I go 4 hours, 5 hours. Depends if there's people, in which there is a lot of people right now. I mean, for nighttime. But in saying that, uh, I'll see you all later on tonight for we'll talk about the spiritual aspect things of the balance with a Bruha Lechusa evening. So if y'all wanna come around over here around, I mean, I can start early, like around 10:30 or 11, whichever, so I can do that show. So just keep an eye around that time frame. Rather, if you don't see me at 10:30, most likely 11 uh, for the show. And I think Fredo might have some Bruha tales or stories. Uh, and whoever has had any encounters with Brujas, lechuzas, witches, warlocks, you're more than welcome to come here tomorrow night. And you want to share a story, man, I'll open up the platform tomorrow too, just to jump on and share your story. It's good to hear other people's encounters, especially when you're hearing from them. I think it's cool when you're hearing it from the person itself. Oh, I am going to get some rest. I sure am. You're saying that this is Brother Apesius. Sorensen is signing off for Spiritual and Cryptid Encounters. Everybody have a beautiful, blessed morning. Deuces. Peace out, everybody.